live right now. It took me a minute to find the button. Epic.
Welcome to Jesus Christ Hotline. Sir,
Ew.
you are live. Yo, Jesus Christ fucking sucks.
Boo.
Thank you for calling Jesus Christ Hotline.
Oh, the music is still on. Whoops. Okay. Exit. Which also means that music, thank
Oh
you.
my god.
Um,
They are ruthless with the shovel. Are
it's
you sure you want to pick this flower? You will not get skill credit.
it's like, what else do you want me to do?
I guess just keep it. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
let it.
using the flowers for aesthetics, but
Yeah.
they're ugly.
They get better
uh,
later. The first set is really bad. I like the
yeah.
tulips and I like the roses, but otherwise, for the most part, they're pretty nasty to look at. The tulips look like they would in real life, like they're set up similarly. Like you can have
Sweet.
one tulip and have it look okay, whereas some flowers are not like that at all.
No, they gotta update the whole like estate system, by the way.
What do you mean?
Well, this is just look at your house. It is
It's.
so ugly. Like you know what I mean?
I mean, you can buy a different exterior.
Yeah, that's true, but
And maybe it would be better, but I'm not doing all that, to be
can you buy a
honest with
different
you.
exterior?
What?
Like how in depth do those get, the exteriors?
Um, I don't know. Hi Trilla, sorry. Was thinking about Naj. He just messaged me on Discord. Hi Trilla. How are you? Oh, hi Naj. Just thinking about you. Um, oh, this is a perfect time to. Okay, so it's 9 buildings we have left. I was
Yes.
very wrong,
Sorry about that,
but
brother.
very hopeful.
You so were.
So we were talking about Toontown earlier, and I was like, how many buildings do we have left? 3? No, not 3. So that's good. Um, hello team. I am Grant. How are we all? I'm pretty good. Um, excited to be back on Toontown.
You can
How are
buy
you,
housing
Remy?
exteriors.
Yeah, the only one I've ever seen is a hut.
Oh.
Um, like a straw hut. Um, but I've never looked too hard because I don't care very much.
Yeah.
What exterior do you have available? Out of
I
curiosity.
am already outside.
Okay, that's fine. Forgot my water bottle in the living room.
That combination didn't work. Oh, it has to be in. Oh my
In
god.
order, yeah. Because for the 2 bean flowers, there's cyan green and then there's green
Yeah.
cyan.
Sweet. I love gardening.
Gardening is really good. Which is why Toon HQ is nice, because then you can just check off all the flowers and then pick one to
Yeah.
remember and then forget the rest of them. So long as you plant it at least once, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. Again, there was a time before Toon HQ.
Which gardening in particular, I was thinking about that. I was like, I'm sorry, I would not garden if it meant fun. Like,
No,
the 1
I
bean
would not. I
flower
would not do it.
makes
I would not.
sense. Like, I
I
would
would not
just
do it.
pick a color and, kind of go from there. More than 1 bean? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Two bean, they already lost me. I was like, I'm not doing all that.
The trees, sure. The flowers, no.
Yeah.
No. Absolutely not.
No. I trust the structural soundness of that house. Of my house? That's so mean she's just sitting there. One more flower and I'm free from garden tyranny. Oh, and I have to water my trees, so just kidding.
Oh fuck! I think I. We'll just. Yeah. Should be fine.
Wonder how many water points I have. Probably nothing substantial, but it's fun to look.
Fargo burr.
Yeah.
Meter go up.
Meter go up. Like, I'm kind of
Beat Elden
curious
Ring.
to find out what happens if I get all the water credit after upgrading to gold. Like, is there another one after this? Does something special happen?
Do they
Like,
send you metal?
do they send me metal?
A metal, like
A metal. Okay.
not just like here's some copper.
Yeah, I was. A metal would be
Here's
nice.
some loose bauxite we found.
Yeah. I mean, that would be
Yeah.
cool too. I love a little prize to prove that I did a good job. So I'll take whatever.
The more beans to plant the flowers means they're worth more when you sell them, right?
Yes, they're double whatever you
Okay.
plant. I'd be okay with copper. Yeah. Weeball. Burberry. So true. Okay. I'm done. I've got full gangs. Did we want to do a VP or jump straight into buildings?
VP is fine with me. It's a great way to train sound.
Sure.
That gives me a chance to wrap up these last 2 flowers. Because you can run
So I
to
can run
Cellbot
there.
HQ.
So true. I will be on my way there as we speak. But honestly, if you hadn't said that, I probably would not. Just for the record, so.
I know.
If we continue to do this, you will continue to have to remind me.
Okay. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day I will think for myself on that, but today is not that day.
We're just following... Oh, I earned the large watering can.
Congratulations! Oh yeah, I was supposed to check. Oh my god, that was scary. I was supposed to check. Okay, no battle, actually. Ugh. A second guy. I'm gonna kill myself. I was just walking. I was literally minding my— oh my god, a third guy.
You can just hit that flee button, brother.
But I'm walking.
Yeah, it's a short street.
I guess so. We're basically done with the battle at this point, so who cares? Beep 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 beep. Oh wait, I should probably restock on gags.
I was gonna say.
Didn't think about that. Okay, I will teleport. Cool. 5 throw credit. That was really awesome.
Training.
Yeah, glad that happened for me.
The grind never stops.
The grind never stops. Okay. I'm fucking leaving. Bye, everyone.
So getting organic cream pie adds 4 whole damage. Not worth.
Wow. What would it do if you did it for a drop?
It would add damage. I don't know what the numbers are though.
I think it says on Toon HQ.
Probably. Alright, we got any... It was a VP, but it's 7 out of 8. I guess we're starting our own group then.
Oh shit.
Hope this works.
Are you there already, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just teleport then.
Okay. You go right ahead, buddy.
Thank you. Alright. I'm here now.
Alright. Not a great start.
To what?
Oh, good start. Let's get Jeep in here. He is okay. Jeep does not want to get in here.
Jeep has left.
See you later, Jeep.
Bye, Jeep. Hello, Anne.
Get in here, Anne. Alright, goodbye, Anne.
Bye, Anne. Okay. Hi, Jeep. I'm
Hello,
so
Jeep.
confused.
Goodbye, Matthew.
Can we not sprint in these?
No. What did they just say? Oh, hi, Dr. Giggles. That was... Wow, this is going great.
I am hungry for cigarettes, BRB. Have fun out there. You know how it is. You ever get hungry?
That's just what it's like being European.
Yeah. That's him for real.
Well, this guy's only got a few more levels before he maxes Cellbot suit.
Oh, wow. And this
That
guy
guy
is
has a max Cellbot suit. Oh, they have a different boarding group going.
That isn't the one we're in, or?
Yeah.
So what?
I think there's a shopping group and a non-shopping group.
Oh. I'm not European anymore. Brexit, Brexit. Okay, sorry, Trilla. We'll be better. Or will I? Probably not, realistically. Flippy would be so good. What does Flippy do?
I think he's like a big old tune-up. SOS.
Oh, okay, cool. Bye, Naj. I'm still there, huh? Okay. Well, bye in Toontown. We could probably look for some cashbot buildings for you, if you wanted. The bomb sounds. Sorry
Yeah.
to that random guy.
Huh?
There was a guy who didn't get in the elevator, so I felt a bit bad. We were leaving him behind.
Oh no, the elevator's full.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
It was just kind of sad that he was the only one.
There's like 100 people out there.
Oh, really? I was facing forward, so I didn't see.
Oh. Yeah, there was like 6 or 7 people.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. They're not by themselves.
No, they're shopping. They're SOS shopping.
Oh yeah, you talked about that last time. I forgot what it was for a second.
Feeling just a little bit outclassed here by all of our friends.
Me too. It's you know that one picture of like the twink on the couch or whatever?
I'm pretty sure that's a woman.
Whatever. It might be in my brain. I skewed the picture. You know how memories are.
Perhaps. Yeah. 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 Like a Freudian slip, but in your mind.
Yeah.
Right. There are 2 grand pianos being used over here. And a safe. And I'm not using any of them. The good news is this should be a pretty quick.
VP battle?
Yeah, should be pretty decent.
Yeah,
Except for the guy who hit that guy with a very low-level piano because it didn't kill him. And so I took a lot of damage.
I'm just gonna kill this level too. Like, there's no point in him being here. Yeah, everyone else is a lot more high level than me, so I just don't know what to do because they're like killing people in like one shot. So I'm just like,
just help out, brother.
I killed a level 2 for everybody.
Hooray!
And my god, I'm about to do it again.
My god.
You just sound, to be honest. Success. Is 80 the highest a rain cloud thunderstorm can go? Okay.
80 is a max thunderstorm. 100 is a max birthday cake. 170 is a max grand piano. 190, I think, is a max trap TNT. Was it anything? No. I did get to use a grand piano.
Congratulations.
Life was pretty good.
Beep, 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 beep.
I'm in a book group on Facebook.
Yeah. Is it the annoying one or?
No,
is it
it's a different
normal
one, but it's annoying in a different way.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
cool.
Sticky Lou is a pretty good SOS card.
What are they?
I'm pretty sure he's a lure. But like an actual lure, not just a restock
Like a restock,
lure.
okay. Cool.
I'm pretty sure. Could be wrong.
You know, we'll find out, I guess.
We'll find out. But yeah, it's just devoted to people showing off. Oh, it's Toon's hit. Okay, never mind. So it's an accuracy buff,
Oh.
which can be good if you're like, you know, really low, and you're like, I really gotta let this hit, and somebody busts out Sticky Lou.
Yeah.
I've definitely used it more times than restock lure. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's devoted to people showing off their book collections. And I didn't know that when I joined in. I
Yeah.
thought we were just going to talk about books, but the whole thing is to be like my personal library.
Oh.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
I like, you know, there's a place for like aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, that is a thing that exists. A lot of those are a lot of uncracked spines. don't know if you guys like reading books. I
Yeah.
think you like buying books and say that you read a lot.
That's certainly
And I think
something
a lot
to.
of
There's something to
people-
be said about having too many books where they're like borderline unreadable because of how many you have.
Yeah, and mine are bad. Like, I have too many books.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you have a lot of books.
But I read,
Yeah.
and I'm not annoying online about it.
Yeah. That is also a difference. Is how annoying you are about how many books you have. Hooray, I'm almost free. Alright. Hello?
That is stunning. Let's hope we get them further down than that one time at that just god-awful angle. This is the angle in question. That's better.
Ouch.
You can beat this in as little as 3 stuns.
Are we gonna do that, or?
I have no idea. It seems to be kind of RNG sometimes when he decides to come out of being stunned. Like,
Yeah.
why did that only go one
So
foot?
far, yeah.
But he graced us with another stun, but why did it only... Yeah, I don't know.
Very,
I don't know.
very weird.
I can't tell you. I don't have answers.
I feel like we're doing a better job than we did last time.
Yes, because we've only been here for 2 minutes.
Instead of
Not
8
25.
hours, like last time.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a lot of people who seem to be like buying like all brand new hardcover books.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, and you're not reading
You're not
them.
even reading them, yeah.
I think if you really enjoy reading, you kind of get them from anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I buy used books all the
Thrift
time.
store, like library,
Yeah, library sales.
library sales.
My university does stuff where they're like, we don't need this anymore. We have 48 copies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
Now
I'll
that I
take
work
one.
at a library, it's like I have a bunch
Yeah.
of discarding I need to do.
Yeah.
And since we serve the art students or whatever, we get a lot of cool art books that I've started
Oh
taking.
yeah, I forgot you're at the other library. Yeah.
Yeah, so I get the cool shit. I took like
Right.
3 photography books the last time we did discards. Fortunately,
Great.
all the discards this time are going to be like college encyclopedias or whatever, so it's not going to be as fun, but it's okay.
Everybody loves a good reference textbook.
Yeah, who doesn't? Algebra essentials? Hell yeah.
One of my favorite posts I've ever seen was on r/grad school, and it said how to cite a dream/hallucination
Oh
in
yeah.
APA. And someone was like, "What?" And they said something was revealed to me in a dream. I would like to cite it in my paper. I think you can just count that as a thought.
Yeah. But, you know, citing it, your heart's in the right place.
Right. I mean, I appreciate your commitment to academic integrity. But that was your dream.
Yeah.
Your brain. Your head. You had that thought. Rot in hell.
Thank God. I was was like, please go over the edge.
Here we go. 69 sound credit. Nice.
Hell yeah. Beep, 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 beep,
And
beep,
12
beep.
drop credit. Heck
Wow.
yes.
That's what we're talking about.
See, they have tasks to defeat AVP. So
Yeah.
it's good we got our suit finished. Queen Boots, just like my cat.
Just like your cat. She is a queen too.
She's more of a like military like dictator.
But I mean, doesn't hurt to be called queen from time to time.
I suppose.
Oh, just like your cat, yeah.
VP tonight? VP tonight, queen?
VP tonight?
SOS shopping, queen?
SOS shop-
Yeah, I don't like SOS shopping. I mean, I don't mind it. Like, just do it over there.
Yeah.
Stop joining normal groups and then leaving.
Yeah, I don't. If it's
It doesn't happen so much anymore. but
Yeah, other people, then it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
All right.
You 7 gags that whole time. Oh my god, we're level 3 cold callers.
Woohoo!
Anyway, back to the Berg.
I'm dreaming
Oh.
of a white
Okay.
Christmas.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's snowy here.
Right.
Alright, I gotta heal. I'm very bad at avoiding the gears that he shits out.
That's okay. Don't feel bad. I've done this twice.
I also just don't care to avoid some of them. Or I try to,
Yeah.
or I jump right into them instead. It's really... You know, it could go anyway.
It could go either way.
Just one more snowflake, please. Then we're back to buildings, right?
Yeah. The 2 good invasions are in speed chat districts.
Which you do notoriously dislike.
Yeah. That's alright. We can make it work.
Alright. I'll go look for a building.
I found one.
Okay, I will...
It's a 5-story cash bot building.
Oh, okay. Naj, get your ass in here. I know you need cash bots, and these are 1 in a fucking million in the Berg for some reason.
They're 1 in a million when we need them, but they're 1,000,000 in a million
When we don't care.
when we don't want them.
Yeah. Which is so fucked up. Ugh. So at work, since it's like a college library or whatever, we're trying to get people to interact, I guess, with resources and all that. Or student
Right.
engagement, I guess, is a goal.
Right.
So we have a whiteboard and the
No shit.
I know, isn't it crazy? But it's like a movable one or whatever. It's like on wheels. And at the other library, the bigger one, they have their own whiteboard, and the student engagement thing that they're doing is they're asking, what are you thankful for? Classic Thanksgiving question to ask.
Classic Thanksgiving.
Unfortunately, very boring. Like, be better.
Yeah.
So we were coming up with our own questions, and my coworker was like, we should ask people who their least favorite relative is.
Yeah. No, that's good.
We ended up changing it because other
No, no.
coworker is a little
Where?
less fun. Cuz I suggested like what are weird dishes that you pass, and they turned it into what are some non-traditional dishes that you pass. And I was like, "No, give me the weird shit."
Yeah, I want to hear that your family eats raw onions,
Yeah.
like just as apples.
Um they're very conscious of like political correctness.
Liberals.
In a way that a liberal would be, yeah.
No, I mean I believe in political correctness. I just believe it gets silly at a point.
At
And
a certain point,
I think you found it.
I
I think
definitely
you,
agree.
I think you found the point. It gets silly. I mean, no, yeah, we should. I mean, feelings matter.
Yeah,
You
like
you don't want
including
people
as
to be
many people as you
uncomfortable.
can
Yeah,
is
like
always great.
that's a valid thing.
But if I have to
Uh,
start referring to freshmen as first years because it's got the word man in it, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
alumni.
Alumni?
Apparently that's a gendered term, and I had
Alumni?
no the fuck idea. Apparently alumna with an A at the end is the version for girls.
What if we all killed ourselves? Do we ever think about that? Hold on. What are these guys doing?
I don't know. Luring, I
I'm
guess.
just gonna squirt.
I will join you as a
Squirt
treat.
practice day. Gotta get that SoundCloud. Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Like if I didn't even realize
Can I say
that,
what a relief this is to hear from a gender practitioner, shall we say?
Sure.
Because like I'm just a guy. I'm just a cis
No,
guy. So whenever I'm like I have opinions on gender, you know, all the she theys. It's bad on college campuses. They got a lot to say. And I'm like, listen, Amelia, you act female, you present female, you perform femininity. I think I'm not here to tell you you're invalid, because frankly, I'm not even capable of comprehending what you're trying to tell me right now. But what do you mean? What do you mean I can't say alumni?
yeah. It's language is policed almost to a silly degree.
Yes.
At this point,
I think we overcorrected.
I agree.
Because the homophobia of the 2000s was insane. If you wore skinny jeans, you would be called faggot.
Yeah. Which you
I
cannot
don't know
say
if I can say
on this
that.
podcast.
I'm so sorry.
That's
I'm
okay.
so sorry.
We probably won't
they
get
would
taken
call
down.
It what?
We probably won't get taken down.
Yeah, no, we won't. But anyway, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I forgot.
Honestly, if Twitch didn't get upset about things like that, I would be slinging it around for fun.
Yes, and I will never say it again. On stream. And anyway, the homophobia of the 2000s was rampant. And if you wore skinny jeans, you would be called silly names. But now you can't say alumni.
Yeah.
You can't.
And like I get where it's coming from, and it's like women have been not included in a lot of conversations, like a lot of the terminology in like laws refer only to men or whatever.
Yeah.
And I understand things of that nature, like just broadening the scope.
Right.
In that way.
Inclusivity makes sense.
Yeah. A really good example of this is like how cis women get upset about the use of the term birthing person. When
Right.
this isn't used very often in like
I thought
real
this was like
life.
a Fox News exclusive. Like I thought like no one's ever
And I mean like
asked to be called birthing person.
no, not in like regular conversation, but in like
Yeah.
the medical community, not every person who gives birth is a woman, so to
Right.
include more people when referring to broader groups, that makes
Right.
sense. But
Right.
we aren't like people who are like, yeah, you should use more inclusive language. They're not asking for people to
This guy's about to whip out the small
the
magnet.
small magnet. I keep forgetting that they're trying to trap and shit. I could
Yeah.
literally lure right now. I forget that they keep failing.
Oh dear.
It's
No, but I mean you're right. I think, and then it can be a bit esoteric, you know, like gender stuff. I
Can
don't think
you tell me what esoteric means?
esoteric means like specific to the point of obscurity
Yeah.
in a way. Um and what I mean by that is like asking a normal was not the right choice of words. Asking your average person who is not on Twitter to
You know, when you put it
like
like that, normal
define
is the right thing to say.
to define like demigender,
Yeah.
they don't have time for that. Like I've got children, you know, like
Yeah. Like
I'm
there are a lot
busy.
of like gender identity that the average person who doesn't spend their entire life on Tumblr or whatever.
Yes,
Um
and I'm not trying to be a boomer about this either.
no, it's like the general offline society isn't going to understand the minute gender expression that people are discovering in very niche spaces online.
Yes.
And that's not like to say that you can't be orange soda gender. Do whatever the fuck
Right.
you want.
Right.
But as soon as you
Right.
ask us like a single mom of 3
Yeah.
to call you orange self or whatever, they aren't going to get it. And it's highly likely that they aren't going to.
No, it's gonna confuse them.
Yeah. But here, hold on. Grace has sent a really long chat that I will now read to us.
Sweet.
Gendered language only exists to differentiate gender in the written form because one day people thought that it was important to have distinction, which is probably why those words exist. It's also like men was more gender neutral in a condescending way because only men could do it, so they just said men means everyone, and women were like, no, so that's why there's so much gendered language. Except other languages are like, yes, table is feminine and chair is masculine.
Right.
And other languages is also a whole new conversation. Like, I don't even know how you would start to get funky with,
Yeah.
like, being specific
It's
about
like
language.
those French guys are speaking a whole other language over there.
Aren't they? That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I do know that originally, and I mean like originally, the term man did not denote male, it denoted human.
Yeah.
And what we consider the term like male, I think actually came from what used to be the female term of Old English, is how it went, I think. It had to do with werewolves.
Cool.
Believe it or not.
That rocks. I don't know how to unpack A equals girl, O equals boy for Spanish, but that's just their language. It is very bizarre to me.
Oh, I
that
think I
that's the
remember. It was
case.
werewolf. Where meant wolf, and it was originally were man,
Yeah.
meaning wolf human. And from there, it separated into man and wee man, which eventually became woman.
Cool. All women are werewolves. That fucking
All
rocks.
humans are werewolves.
All humans are werewolves.
Right. The furries won in the end.
The furries one of the. That's so cool. Language
Yeah,
is
that-
so interesting.
I cannot stress this enough. I have not double crossed or double checked that. But,
No, yeah, but like if it
it's
were
something
to
I
be
heard.
true, that's very cool.
Yes. But yeah, to circle back, I don't know. The number of problems that just don't exist in real life are high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
And it comes from, I would almost say, both sides. Where
Absolutely.
like the
It's not one
transphobes
political.
are just like, if you call
Yes.
me a cis woman, that's a slur. But then on the opposite side, it's like you have to say alumnae with
Right.
an E.
Yeah, it's not
Or
one
fresh
political
person or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a lack of internet literacy almost. I mean, it's because you're right. The transphobes are like, look at this person who demands to be called Orange Soda Self, and it's like that person. That's actually a Discord bot. That's not even a real human.
And
You were
even if
fooled.
it is, they're like 12.
Yeah, it's okay. We all had an orange self phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no solution.
No, because like
Um,
I feel like a lot of problems, like I've noticed it in media where like femininity, like so in response to like girl and woman characters being very feminine and like damsel in distress coded,
Right.
we started making really strong characters, but that didn't mean women in particular, but that didn't mean they were well written necessarily.
Right. They're not well developed. They're
They w-
just
and they were
they're
just
not
stronger.
the other thing.
Yeah, or
They
like
exist
more
as
masculine
a foil.
to
Yeah.
the original. Yes.
Right.
So instead of all characters being extremely feminine, now a lot of them are masculine, but the
Yeah.
problem wasn't solved where it's like, let's make more woman characters for woman by woman. They just solved found another cash
Right.
bar building.
That
5
invasion
story.
is going to be over in 5 minutes.
Okay, then I will
But I
fuck
have
off.
found a different invasion.
Okay, where are we going?
Blam Canyon.
Alright, on my way there. But so like as a result of us trying to fix the problem in the first place, we kind of ignored the actual issue in favor of seeing the surface level and fixing the surface level. Whereas the the inclusive language problem lies in a desire to be accepted by society as opposed to ostracized for your identity, and so people wanted to be included. Oh hey. Oh, okay, bye.
I asked if he wanted to go as a group, and he simply said, bye-bye.
Oh, well, you know.
He wasn't... I feel like that won't be worth his time as an individual. Not that he can't do it, but it just seems... Because he had, like, he had decent gags, and he had 77 laughs, so it's not like he was gonna go in there and, like, slap dick, but I mean, you know, he's decent.
Yeah.
I guess he took the only 5 story.
Just kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I think that was really the point. I don't think he was.
No.
Yeah, a lot of 3-story cash bot buildings around here.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do a 4-story, but 5 stories are better for training.
Yeah, so we may as well just go ahead and do a 5.
Alright, there's no 5s to be found.
Yeah.
You want to search on another street?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say we could wait for this guy, see if he comes out of the building, but then I realized I don't want to hang out with them.
No. I do think it'd be funny if he died and the building still existed. And then we beat it because we're cooler, but that feels like a giant waste of my time.
Yeah.
Also, new chat. It's also like really old texts of the Bible. I'm pretty sure God is only referred to as they, them because they were under the impression that God would just be seen as an entity for faith instead of just a dude. At least I think that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's always fun. Oop, I am battling. But I did find a 5-story unless somebody...
I also found a 5-story.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where you're at.
I'm in the middle of a battle, but I can run if you're on a different...
Yeah, you might as well just run and teleport.
Okay, I will. Alright. Epic. Left the battle.
But I sent you a DM of like what this entire book group is.
Oh. Just a nice bookshelf.
Yeah, that's nice, but I don't care. You've got empty space on there, brother. This is not an efficient use of space.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just the FedEx or the autism.
The singular skull taking up an entire shelf is
terrible.
The worst thing on the planet. Like if you used the top
You need to have cobwebs in there.
If you use like the top shelves as like display shelves.
Right, sure.
I'm sending the picture in Gen so everyone knows what the fuck we're talking about. So, but like if the top was display and you did like little statues and stuff, that's fine. You know, at least you've got a designated spot for it and it's consistent. The random ass skull in the middle, fuck off. Someone could knock that over.
Yeah,
then the
especially I noticed on that bottom shelf
skull is broken.
you have children's stuff. You have that human skull within reach
of the children's that
stuff.
is
not where I would be putting my skull.
Really interesting point that you just made there. Yeah.
And I'm just saying a lot of these spines look uncracked.
Another good
some
point.
of those Berserk books are still in the foil.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying this seems performative.
Yeah.
I think you're just wealthy.
Boo. Cringe. Also, I got teeth whitening strips, so we'll see how that goes. Good luck with your teeth whitening, man.
Hey guys, I'm making an emergency announcement in the specialist channel. Here is some shrimp Alfredo I made the other day.
Wow. It looks so good.
Yeah, and I garnished it with some leaves.
I love leaves.
Yeah, I found these ones.
On the ground? Or in the tree still?
They're just some leaves.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. It makes it look very pretty. At my Grammys. Oh, have fun. Love you, Kat. Also, hi, Kat. How are you? If you're not busy with your Grammy. Man, I wish I was a shrimp fan, because shrimp pasta always looks so good. I agree. And I like shrimp. It's a little slimy when it's not breaded or whatever, so I get a little freaked out. And when it's cold. That seems weird to me.
I used the other half of the shrimp to make shrimp rolls, but I didn't take a picture of it.
Oh, well,
it's like
maybe
a lobster
next time.
roll, but it's shrimp instead because that's way cheaper.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hi, Kat. Kat says hi to you specifically, Remy.
Hello, Kat. We're discussing the aesthetics of like performative reading.
which is the
Would you like
picture
to
that we
weigh in on
sent.
this? Because you
Ooh,
like
she
you're a reader, aren't you?
loves reading, yeah.
Yeah. You want to hit him with a big magnet, dog?
Hell yeah, brother.
Sorry, I said a naughty word on stream. I'm really nervous about it now.
That's okay. Since I'm so small, I don't think it'll matter.
Okay.
But once I become super famous, then it'll start to
Right.
become an issue.
Sorry, it just slipped out.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I saw
I
a
don't
theater
think you
major,
were saying it in like a slur way anyway.
No, I was not.
So I don't think it would matter even if you did say it.
See, now
Though-
this is that shit I'm talking about. I'll just post it directly in general.
Okay, cool. No, certainly no one will mind there. But
This
one
is what I'm fucking talking about.
Oh my god. Okay, that's an unruly amount of books.
That's what I'm talking about.
Um
Have all of them been read? I don't know. Frankly, I don't care. It's a good use of space. You need to get more space, but that's not always possible. Look at that beat up ass chair. This is my shit right here, dude.
yeah.
The shelves are sturdy. This is good. This is good.
Very that's like a good collection, like I'd say.
Yeah.
I really hate the skull in the first one. It's just the worst shit I've ever
I
seen.
love skulls.
Skulls are cool, but
I
like
don't
when
like
they're
how they're
displayed
doing it.
properly.
It's not. Yeah, they're not.
You
doing
have
it.
to display your human skull well.
Yeah,
For me
it's
to
not,
accept it in your home, in your suburban New Jersey home.
It's not. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. We can sound
Oh, sound?
or
Sound?
sound
Sound? Sound? Oh.
lure. Actually, I'm not gonna trap because I gotta train. Let's kill this guy.
I will join you. Yeah, I don't I don't have a whole lot of books. Especially now that I have access to a fucking library and every other library in Michigan.
Here's my problem. Wait, keep going, because I'm gonna hijack the conversation if I cut in now. So you
Oh,
keep going.
okay. I think I was done. I was just talking
Good.
about like
My turn.
okay.
No,
Sounds
I'm
good.
kidding. My problem is I struggle with not owning a book that I am reading.
Yeah,
I
I know
hate
someone
that.
else who has that problem, I think.
I was reading a book for a research paper, and it's like $45, and I just can't justify buying it. But I got it at the library here at my university,
It's you.
and it's free that way.
Yeah.
It's not free. I spent an just absurd amount of money to come here, but
yeah,
it's
but
free
like
if I don't think about it.
Yeah.
And I'm so upset that I don't have it because it was a really good book,
Yeah.
despite being a doctoral thesis. Normally those are super dry.
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, if you find a good one, I would probably want to keep it as well if I
It's
were you.
rare to find a good one
Yeah.
because they're not, you know, they're not meant to be entertaining.
Yeah, so if you find one that is entertaining, it would be
Yeah,
nice to
and
have.
even then, this was like, you know, severely academic.
Yeah.
But the subject matter was so interesting that the gap was made up.
Yeah.
The book in question is called Hammer and Hoe. It's about black Southern communists during the Depression.
Yeah.
And that's really interesting because you don't often think about the American South having a strong labor presence, especially
Yeah.
among black people, but Dr. Robin Kelly really illuminated a lot. And it was very atypical for communist parties. A lot of them would open the meeting with a prayer, which is unusual. But yeah, super interesting. I could talk about it for years.
Yeah.
Very interesting book. Robin Kelly has written a lot of stuff. I read his other book, Race Rebels. That's pretty good. That's more of a sociological thing. But regardless, Robin D.G. Kelly, check him out if you're interested in racial politics or history. Or are a communist.
Or are a communist. Can Pepper fucking pick a gag at a regular speed, please?
Yeah. Ooh,
Pepper?
I almost just said the naughty word again.
Good catch, though.
In a way that would have gotten the stream taken down.
But it would have been funny, so maybe it all would have been worth it in the end.
No.
No, Twitch is really
No.
bad about that sort of thing. They suspended Hassan for saying cracker,
Yeah.
which is the funniest thing they could do, but they were being serious about it. So
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know how much of Twitch is like auto moderated, but one guy was wearing a tank top and he like stood up and you could see like a quarter of his nipple and he got banned for nudity.
what the fuck?
Yeah. He was like a mid-sized streamer. He was like going.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is nasty. It's fucking just the way things are run is very bad.
Why
and
is
not good.
everything bad all of a sudden?
You know, or we sound.
We should sound.
We should sound.
I don't want
I don't want to deal with this guy.
to. Pepper. Yeah, no, thank you.
Thank you. There you go. Good gag choice at a reasonable speed. God hates us. That is a good theory. Trilla, thank you for tuning in on that. No, yeah, everyone's been complaining a lot lately about like how every
Everything
website is
so commercialized.
awful. Yeah. Weak.
I wonder if that has to do with when Ajit Pai removed net neutrality.
You
Wonder how
know,
much of that.
that's a good thought, because everyone flipped the fuck out about that at the time, and then, you know, it happened anyway. And then for a while, I didn't really notice any change, but thinking about it now, it's pretty shit. Like TikTok shop or whatever the fuck is going on over there. The whole, well, the Elon Musk thing is a different beast, I'd say, but
Yeah.
there was some elements of monetization of Twitter even before him. Like, I think you could like subscribe to people or whatever, and like people were like being sponsored underneath really popular posts and things like that. They were like, here, buy this vibrator or whatever the fuck they got up to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, paid promotions were not unique to Elon Musk.
yeah.
But reverse engineering verification badges
Was.
into a worse version of what they were meant to be. That's your boy.
That's Elon right there.
That's prime time Elon.
I have to run an ad really quick, so...
You know what? That's fine. I think Boots is outside.
What?
I think Boots is outside.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'll run
In the
my
meantime, I
ad.
found a building.
Oh, okay.
Teleport to me.
And then I'll...
We can claim the building, run the ad, live your life.
Get a snack.
Get a snack.
Whatever you gotta do.
I'll be right back.
And so...
I have to
will
get the
I.
cat.
Okay. See you later, everybody.
Or is this
And we're
literally,
back.
is this a functioning library?
Yeah,
Are
that's the only
you
way it would make any
renting
sense.
these out? What's the deal, as Ryan Seacrest likes to say?
Thank you. It is good to be back. Hope everyone's ad treated them as okay
Horribly.
as possible. What the fuck?
My fans often ask me, you know, I was just trying to remember if I go by my name on here.
Remy?
And I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. My fans often ask me, remember that one time I doxed myself? I was trying not to do that.
Oh, right.
Really, you know, my record on stream is not great.
No, but yeah,
but,
that's okay.
but there has yet to be consequences.
So, you know,
So
to
really,
be
it's
fair,
actually astounding.
I've done the same thing. I've been like, yeah, I live at
Here's my
my
exact
address. Yeah. And here's my social security number.
Yeah.
So yeah, it happens the best of us.
But anyway, people often ask me, my fans in particular, Remy, why are you doing this stream? What do you want people to get out of you, like watching you? And if just one of you goes home and says something nasty to a loved one or a friend or a coworker, I will have done my job. And when I say nasty, I mean like mean. You know?
Like some of the most ruthless shit you could say to a person.
You could, yeah, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, to start.
'Cause you know, despite recent events, I toned myself down so badly for this stream that I run out of breath as soon as the camera turns off. All of the slurs come out at once, and it's bad. But I persevere nonetheless. It's a personal struggle.
Yeah. And you do a very good job. I just like to show my appreciation for
Thank you. It's so hard to
yeah.
just be normal. Not in like a quirky hot topic way, in like a I've gotten in trouble at multiple places kind of way.
No, I haven't, but I could. I'll be in like Barnes and Noble in like the teen romance section, and I'll be like, "Look, it's the F slur book at a normal volume."
Yeah, my problem is I don't filter or change myself like ever, and that's bad. On the plus side, I'm very authentic, but on the downside, I have gotten in trouble with HR at different places, and nothing like really bad has happened.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, and I've never said anything off. Like, what's happening is that things are getting taken out of context.
Oh,
Which
so
I know is like
if
the
they saw
classic
the whole
racism
video,
excuse.
yeah.
If it's usually me joking with my friends
Who get
but
it?
here's the
Probably.
key, not just they get it, they are the victim minority group that I happen to be mocking at the time.
Yeah.
So it appears as bullying, but it's not, because immediately after, that friend will say the same thing, but about whatever minority group I happen to belong to.
Yeah.
So
it's
a rapport.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun. What it is healing America's racial divide.
Yeah, you've done more.
That's not how it looks to HR.
No. Because
HR
is...
just sees me saying the N-word. And they get mad.
But in reality,
right.
you are doing more than someone like, I don't know,
Sean King.
Sean King has done, yeah.
Boots likes it when I kind of like grab her neck and like pick like take control of her whole head and then give her like aggressive kisses on the forehead. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm doing it right now.
Kitty.
Yeah, she's a freak.
Um.
She does not like to be picked up, but she doesn't mind being like strangled.
Which
She
is
purs while it happens,
interesting.
and she lets me kiss her, and she closes her eyes like happily. You know how cats do?
Yeah, kitty.
Yeah, she's sitting in my lap for the first time in like 4 days.
Aww.
Well,
Love you,
Michaela
Boots.
is gone, and I let Boots run around outside like forever. Like if she just left, I would be like, "See ya."
Yeah.
Not that I wouldn't care, but like, "See ya." Um, you were like really annoying a lot. But you know, I'll miss you. And I let her go at all hours of the night, and she's black, and Michaela's like, she's gonna get hit by a car, and I'm like, if you cough too loudly, she runs to the other room because she's scared. So I don't think she's gonna be hit by a car.
Yeah.
Cars are so loud and so bright. Now counterpoint, she is incredibly stupid.
Yeah.
So anything can happen.
Don't let the fucking animal rights activists hear you say that you let your cat out. They'll flip the fuck out.
Listen, I tried to keep her an indoor cat, but when she was living with Michaela's mother and Michaela's mother like literally leaves her doors open all day.
Like no
Like
no,
when
no screen door, like.
there's like a screen like flap, so you
Oh.
can easily one of those bug net things with the
Yeah.
magnets down the middle.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it keeps like bugs out, which is chill. And you know, if the weather's nice, it's great.
Yeah.
But Boots just ended up outside eventually, and there was no going back at that point. And she's really quick, and she will. So I just let her out. I'm like, I'm not gonna fight about it because she'll get mad and pee somewhere if you don't let her out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you win. I'm not
Peeing?
like
That you win. Sorry.
if it didn't smell so bad. And the problem is, it's like subtle and in a corner and at night. And then I'll walk past it 3 days later, and I'm like, you bitch. But
That's fucked up.
yeah, so at this point, I'm like, whatever, you win. I will let you out literally whenever you want. You can go terrorize birds. Whatever. And she does. She brought us 2 live birds, 1 live lizard, and dozens of dead moles.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you live southerner-ish than I do.
I do. What is... Oh, lizard, yes.
I love lizards, dude. They're
Yeah,
so cool.
I have an awful lot of them, but they are around.
Yeah, I mean they would definitely be more around than they would up here.
Yeah, there are some if you know where to look up there, but not...
Yeah, not like scurrying around all over the place like they are down south.
Yeah. And
which is such a shame. Lizards are so fucking cool.
Lizards are pretty cool. Yeah. But Boots will do that. And I'm like, goodbye. But now, because the novelty of being outside for 48 straight hours has worn off, and she's come back inside, and I'm not letting her out tonight because I miss her.
Oh yeah,
I'm
come
kind
sit.
of forcing her to cuddle with me. But right now, she's literally upside down. She is like so cuddly right now.
Aww.
She's getting so into... When she cuddles this intensely, I call it making out. Because she's desperately rubbing her face on my face.
Yeah.
And I have not shaved in quite some time, so I have some scruff that she really, really enjoys.
Kitty.
And she just rubs all over it, and she just makes out with you. And she's getting the petting of a lifetime right now.
Well, I'm glad for her.
Yeah, she's getting the scratches. Aren't you? The scratches. Yeah. She's making biscuits.
Oh,
And her ass is like... her head is like in my like lap, and her ass is like scooching up. She's like propelling herself upwards
Yeah.
because she's just lost all control.
My dogs chew my beard, so I get it, says Trilla.
Yeah, yeah.
Chewing didn't give me the greatest vision or feeling or vibe. Personally.
Chewing
Yes.
or chewing hair?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right. Boots just like rubs your face with her face, so it's like nuzzling. Yeah, she doesn't chew. She likes to lick your hand.
Which is a classic cat moment.
Yeah,
I'd say.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm glad you feel that way. 'Cause I fucking hate it.
Shovel doesn't lick very often, I don't think. She will like rub her face on you and then like bite you very lightly.
Yeah,
I
Boots
don't
will
know
do that
why
if
she does
gets
that.
really excited. She's
Is
very
that
gentle with
excitement?
me.
Maybe that's what it is.
She's very gentle with me, but she will beat the shit out of Michaela. But like and not in a like she doesn't like Michaela, just in a like I think she sees me as a woman, and she's very gentle with me, and I think she sees Michaela as a man,
Yeah.
and so she just beats the fuck out of Michaela when they play fight. But with me, she's very gentle, and if she does bite, she'll immediately like kiss it better.
Aww.
But she will drop Michaela's blood.
Yeah.
And not regret it even a little. So I don't know if she just sees me as like her mother or like
Yeah.
what it is.
No, yeah, Trouble is the same way where she'll like I don't know that she'll bite other people, but she bites me. Not hard. But she does bite
But
me.
she's doing it.
But she's doing it. I don't know if anybody else gets that behavior from her, but when I'm petting her, she'll like very gently bite me in the middle of and then when I'm like, what the fuck? And then like pull my hand away, she'll come back for more pets.
Yeah.
So I just don't know what's going on there.
Now
Also,
Tony.
Okay. Tony!
My old roommate's
boy! That's my guy
You had to
right
beat
there.
the fuck out of Tony. That was the only way he understood you.
I love Tony. He's my guy.
He would bite you as hard as shit, and you'd have to smack the shit out of him. And I felt bad every time, but it's just.
I mean, he
it's the
could
only
handle it. He was
language
denser
he
than a fucking
understood.
black hole.
He was denser than a black hole. He was from the streets. And he would always come back for more. He would come back to apologize. We can probably slam one more building.
Okay.
But yeah, I would feel bad, but he'd bite so hard for no unprovoked.
Yeah, it's like, come on,
So
man.
I'd hit him with a right hook, and then he'd bite me back, and I'd get him with a left, but he'd duck that one.
And then you uppercut him.
Yeah, I would. Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Literally fell out of the sky for us.
That's crazy.
It's not even letting me form a group. That's how fresh it is.
There's another one across the street if we want.
Is this Snowman's Land? Yes. That's funny.
What's funny?
I don't know, but that's what Rosie said. Oh, here we go.
Rock
Okay.
on. Hell yeah.
Building fell out of the sky, group came out of nowhere.
That's what we're talking about. That's a good fucking...
I wish my real life was like this.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I wish buildings fell out of the sky.
Preferably away from me. But yeah, sure.
Surprise me.
Oh, okay. We all have preferences.
We all have our quirks. Yeah. Tony, I felt bad about the way I treated him, but he demanded to be treated that way.
Yeah, that was how our first cat was. He was a fucking dick. Like he would like hide under like coffee tables and around corners, and while you were walking
Yeah.
by he would come attack you. Like
Boots
you
will
were just
do that.
walking.
Boots will do that, but it just means she wants to play. She's always gentle.
Yeah.
And I say, don't fucking get me. Don't get me. And she lays in plain sight. She's like, I'm not gonna get you. I'm not even thinking about getting you. And I'm like, okay, because I'm just trying to go to the laundry room. And she's like, no, go ahead, go to the laundry room. I'm not gonna get you. And you walk by, and she's like, I got you, motherfucker. And she gets you. She just swats the back of your leg.
Yeah.
And then she like runs after you and yells. She's like, I wanna fight. So I gotta like box with her.
Yeah.
But very gentle. She's very gentle, aren't you? Yeah, you're very gentle.
Nah, Walt was not fucking gentle. He was a piece of shit. Who would fuck you
Probably
up
because you
for
named him
free.
Walter.
Yeah. Walter White.
Fine. Oh yeah,
Not
I'd beat
Walter
the
White.
fuck out of somebody who named me Walter White.
No, he wasn't Walter White. In fact, he was worse.
Was it Walt Disney?
You bet your ass it was Walt Disney.
I'd kill myself.
I am the firstborn son of a bona fide Disney adult. Like we don't fuck around in this house.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Boots is named after the footwear.
Yeah, that's a good name. Truffle.
Yeah, because it looks like she's wearing boots on her back
Cat.
legs. Because she's got like white up to like, what is that? Your knee?
Your
Your ankle? What is that?
um
The mid joint for cats. On their, I think it's your knee.
the one that faces backwards, or the one that I don't know how to describe it. They stand on the balls of their feet.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's your heel?
it's possible. So that'd be the ankle.
I don't know. It's
I think if I've
she's
seen
got
any
white
pictures,
halfway up her back legs, and
Yeah.
then the rest of her is black, except for the
Boots.
parts that are white. So it looks like she's wearing boots.
I
Hence
love
her name.
cats that look like
Boots.
that.
Yeah, she's a
Or-
tuxedo cat.
Or cats.
Dumbest cat I've ever owned in my life.
Or
every-
cats that
I've
look like
had-
they're wearing pants.
I've had 3 cats that I consider having like owned.
Yeah.
My family's had like 70. They've either run away, been given away, or were like carried off by a hawk
Yeah.
or something.
Animal rights activists would love you, I think.
I don't think I would like them very much, so I'm not sure what they would love me for. But anyway, yeah, and well, it was my stepdad was like horrible to animals, but he insisted on getting animals. So I was like, you can not
Yeah.
like them and not get them. You don't have to
Yeah, like you don't have to.
you don't have to beat the shit out of an animal. You can just not get an animal.
Yeah.
But that never really clicked in his head for some, I don't know, it seemed obvious to me. And but yeah, there's been 3 cats. One of them we got from a pound for my younger sister, and her name was Chloe, but my younger sister couldn't, the cat, but my younger sister could not pronounce that, so her name became Velly.
Oh.
Velly was like the smartest cat ever.
Kitty.
Convinced this cat was actually a person transformed by a witch. One of those, you know?
Yeah.
Great cat. Loved the cat. She was partially an outdoor cat. She's an indoor-outdoor cat. She'd come in at nights. Our neighbor, like across the street, started setting animal traps and then baiting them with cat food. And then would catch our cat and then take her to animal control.
What the fuck?
And then every time you have to bail your animal out of animal control, the cost increases. And it got to the point where it was like $800, and we're really poor. And like, this is a sad way of looking at it, but if we're being honest, you cost a lot of money like outside of this. Like, think of how much we'll save in food. And so we're like, yeah, we're sorry. And we just couldn't get our cat back.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up. She's a good cat too. Mike, I need you. Yeah, I need you here.
Okay.
And then we had another cat who was a stray, but lived on our porch. And it was one of the fattest cats I've ever seen, despite being a stray.
Yeah.
So we treated it for fleas and gave it a little shelter and even hooked up a heat lamp.
Aww.
And then we moved to town that you live in from different town nearby, and we're like, okay, well, we don't want to just abandon this cat because it lives here.
Yeah.
We would even let it live inside in the winter. Did not get along with Belly, by the way, but did outlast Belly, so we won in the end. And so, yeah, we were pretty good at this cat, despite it being kind of a shithead. And I do have a great picture of my younger brother when he was like 3, who he like grabbed the cat, you know how kids do?
Yeah.
And like fell asleep on it in the middle of the kitchen floor. And the cat just sort of accepted it. Because like if a cat doesn't want to do something, it is not going to do it.
Yeah.
And this cat,
like, with children, cats are always chill. It's very weird.
yeah,
Like they seem to understand that there's a very strict boundary with children.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool.
And
like
so
everyone's
they both
just
fell
like, cats
asleep.
suck and are heartless. It's like, well, hold on.
Nah, you just don't know any cats.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Anyway, so we moved to that town, and we lived in like a very, very wooded area, and we were like, wow, this cat, she can be a barn cat. Yeah, this cat got pissed and disappeared into the woods for like 3 days, and finally came back to our new house where we were, and reluctantly ate some food, and then we never saw it again. So I don't know I don't know if it got adopted. I don't know if it was like taken out by a car or devoured by coyotes or what.
Yeah.
But it did not die happy. I can tell you that much. Yeah, I feel bad about that, but I was 14.
Yeah,
and
not
it
much you
wasn't
can do
even
as a
my
14-year-old.
cat.
Yeah.
And my parents were like, we're moving because this town is becoming too black. And I was like, that, all right. Hooray.
Yeah, you did it. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were so close.
I was like, that seems, I mean, I'm 14, what do I know? I
Yeah.
guess you're right, I guess it is.
Sure.
And I was like, why not? And so we moved. And the other cat was at the divorced stepdad's house, who was mean to animals. I was kind of the only person that got along with,
Yeah.
because my 2 younger brothers are just, they were really young, and so they were just loud.
Yeah.
And then my sister was also younger, and she's just really annoying. And the cat was like, get the fuck off of me. And she was like, you're my cat. And it was like, get away from me. Yeah, she means well. But anyway. Well, I might as well just, it's fine.
Also, while we were talking about cats,
Yeah.
Trilla tuned in and said, I wish I was a cat.
Sorry, I've been rambling. You wish you were a cat? Sounds like you're looking for a persona.
That's what I was thinking. That is
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
we got your ass, Trilla. Oh, fuck. Yeah, dude. Got your ass.
Ooh, put him up.
Oh, fuck. By the skin of my fucking teeth.
Yeah, we have to wait like a fucking hour and a half for the goddamn bat.
Damn.
Oh, what the fuck? I was in like the same spot, but the angle was 100 degrees worse. Let me go. I'm just a boy. We're just innocent men.
Just
Fuck.
what the fuck?
Oh, it put me on the same vine as you. Oh shit! I fat fingered it. Hi, Boots.
Hi, Boots.
I love you. I was just talking about your past lives. In every one, you were an asshole.
Oh.
I don't think we're gonna make it, bros. It's Jover.
Oh.
It's so Jover.
I
Yeah.
think.
Oh
I
my
know.
god, I have to add something to my announcement.
Oh. Grace says, I think I know one of your family members, Remy, but I don't know how related you are. Okay, this sounds weird. Never mind. She was a girl in my grade. I'll shut the fuck up now. It does not matter. Is what she said.
No, it's a distinct possibility.
Bonk.
There we go. I've made an addition to the specialist channel.
Oh, well, I'll have to look at it after you beat my ass in this game.
You might as well look at it now.
That's a good point.
No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to do that.
No, I'm gonna do it now.
No, come on, come on.
Shrimple.
That word got really popular in the Hearts of Iron multiplayer community for some reason. I can't tell you why. I don't know why. Not like I know and I'm not allowed to tell you. Like,
Yeah.
I could not, for the life of me, understand why Shrimple became.
Shrimple.
Yeah, my younger
She gave us
brother.
Truffle. So think of Truffle as your extended family. Aww.
My cat.
Wait, you're the
my
person
sister.
you might be related to.
Sounds like my sister. I didn't really have other family members who went to our school.
That and the rampant racism. Part of Iron, though, it's unexplainable, is what Trilla said.
Yeah, yeah. I thought you were talking about my sister, and I was like, no. She's a lot of things, but that one isn't really it. Or if she is, it's new to me.
Yeah.
She might be accidentally, but she doesn't mean to.
Oh, she hits the microaggression? What the fuck?
See ya. No, she wouldn't do microaggression. She would just, I don't know. She's kind-hearted.
Yeah. Ring game.
Oh, fuck.
Can't wait to lose.
Yeah, but my younger brother, Hearts of Iron Extraordinaire.
I go down.
We'd be playing because I play with him sometimes, and he'll say something like, "This is going shrimpingly." Oh fuck, sorry.
That's okay. We didn't communicate about which direction we were going.
No, I'm rambling at this point.
That's okay.
That's okay. My fans demand it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We needed
he'll
to
just
know
say like,
the Shrimple lore.
it's going shrimpingly, is what he would say. And it's as shrimple as that. I don't know who or where that came from. No, describe this potential relative.
With like physical attributes or
Just I don't know. Did she bring in like okay? Did you take Spanish classes in high school, Slug? Because I know she
Singer.
did. What's that?
She, she said singer.
Oh yeah, that's fuck.
I
That's
wasn't paying
Isabel.
attention to the second one.
Yeah, that sounds like my sister. She gave you your cat? I'm not even. We're so fuck. Yeah, it's Jover.
Yeah, we are not paying attention to this one.
My ass is not listening.
His ass is not playing the piano.
No, my ass is not dancing.
Like always had the solos, is what she said.
I don't know. I didn't go to the concerts. That sounds like her. Yeah, she's a really good singer.
But I took Spanish freshman year, so.
Okay, did she seem desperate to be liked? Because then we're definitely talking about the same person.
That's crazy.
It's like one of her biggest faults. Love her. But yeah, she just yeah. Well, I don't want to gossip in front of hundreds of people, thousands even,
Yeah.
but she's just so social is all, and she just yeah, she's Isabel, but you know, it's part of the reason we love and cherish her. So
Yeah, of course.
yeah, she did audition. She got to audition to be on The Voice, I think. What's the one with the chairs?
That's The Voice.
Is that The Voice? Yeah, she got to. She didn't get on TV, but because when they have these like syndicated like talent shows, when you see somebody audition, they've already gone through like 5 other auditions off camera, and
to
so
see
she
if
got
they'll
to.
be entertaining enough.
Yes. Not necessarily good.
Yeah.
And she got to do a couple of those off-camera auditions.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, she didn't succeed, so how cool is it, really?
I mean,
but...
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. But
the opportunity is cool.
I just caught 2 old boots in a row, so karma is getting my ass. But, yeah.
She says, I hate to hate on your alleged family member, but she's a little desperate for attention, I would say.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. But now she is in like a different way. Now she is in like a, I don't need friends, but she has 40 of them.
Yeah.
And
it's like, that's why you don't need friends, because you've got some.
like in a, I'm a strong survivor of what? We're not sure.
What is a really good question.
Yeah. Yeah. She's just, you know, we're all in our ways, and she's. Yeah. Yeah. 40 whole friends, and there's like a revolving door, so they. It's 40 new ones every 2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's fucking crazy.
Always people where she's like, this is, I would, if this person asked me to, I would give them an organ. And it's like, I've never heard this person exist. And she's like, well, I don't tell you all my business. And I was like, we've lived in the same house you're 16. We've lived in the same house for 16 years. You know, this was back when she was 16. And she's like 20 now. And yeah, and she's like, well, these friends know me better than anyone. And I'm like, Isabel, I've known you for 20 years. Like, they've known you for 6 weeks.
At best.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm sure you've told them stuff that you haven't told me, but I'm also your brother, and that's just how things should be. Like, ooh, that rhymed.
You're
but
a
yeah,
poet and didn't even realize.
I'm a poet, and I wasn't aware that I was a poet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but she just
um, Grace says, nah, she was mad good, but I remember I went up to her once and said, congrats on your solo, you're gonna do great. And she said, I know.
Yeah, she gets that from me. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely of the five of us, she's definitely the most
Confident?
hard-headed.
Okay. That's, yeah.
Not the most I mean, it depends on what it is. We all have
Yeah.
different things that we're like weirdly overconfident about.
I
For
do
Brock,
have those.
it's any World War II mechanized vehicle.
Yeah.
For Asher, it's sports. For Isabel, it's just her general demeanor for some reason. And for Hannah, it's what she got her degree in, which I think is supply chain management, but it's honestly a mystery to me.
Okay, we've gotten a confirmation that now that you've said Isabel.
Oh, okay. I think I've said it like 5 times, so I hope I haven't doxed her. Here's her
You'll-
address. But no, yeah, she we gave you a cat?
I didn't know that the person we got the cat from was related
Yeah.
to you. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, it makes sense because aforementioned stepdad who would just buy animals all the time would never oops, I just hit the pedal on my chair and sank like 2 feet.
No, come back.
Would never do anything for oh, maybe this is better for my posture. Now my legs fit under the desk. Would never get them like spayed.
Yeah.
And so he would be like, I can't believe there's another litter of kittens on the way. And I'm like, well, they don't practice safe sex.
They don't.
They're animals.
There are no cat condoms, I fear.
No, they're animals. They're not
Yeah.
even worried about like the repercussions of healthcare. Like they're just gonna fuck. Which like, you know, wish that could be me, but
Unfortunately, it
yeah.
cannot. Yeah.
And so we would have to like give them away to people, but then like everyone we knew was like, you've already given us a cat. And so we just started running out of like human beings to give cats to. so we had to start going like further and further, and we were like, hey, relative in Illinois, do you want a cat? And they were like, not really. And we'd be like, well, we're on the way with a cat. And they were like, I don't want this. And
I guess it
no
was
idea
only a matter
what
of
happened.
time for you
No
to...
idea what happened to that cat. And yeah. So that's funny. That's a small world. I guess not really with the amount of
Considering the
cats.
cats, the number.
I mean, it was probably about 20 that we like gave to people, and we'd try to give them to animal shelters, and they'd be like, "Did you know this is your 3rd time here in 6 months, giving us 12 kittens at a time? Do you know how hard that is to like deal with?" And we were like, "Haha," and they're like, "If you just bring the cat in, we'll fix it for free at this point. Like you are contributing to ecological disaster." And he was like, "I'm busy." And we were
See
like,
you next month.
You're not that busy. And like it's really like an hour or 2 thing for you, you know? And
Considering the drive time to get to this place,
I know,
the
and
time
it's
spent getting
not,
the kittens to other people.
yeah,
I think you could.
It's not. In fact, there's even like a van, like a mobile animal clinic that goes around twice a year and is like, bring us any animal and we will spay and neuter it
That's insane.
for free.
Yeah, for free.
Because cats like get out of control, and they were like, we will do this for free. And he was like, I don't know. And they're like, we'll drive to your house. We will make an exception. We will drive to your house. And he was like, don't come to my house. And they're like, okay. I just start throwing them in the garbage. I guess I don't know what to tell you. And yeah,
Oh
and now
my
you have
God.
truffle.
Now you have
It's crazy.
Aw, truffle.
Yeah. Oh, right. I was talking about this cat that didn't get along with anybody but me. When I would wash dishes there, it would sit on my shoulder like a parrot.
Aw.
It was a really pretty cat. It was a good cat, but I don't know what happened to it.
Oh.
I think it had like 12 litters of kittens
Yeah.
and then died. I genuinely, I don't remember this cat's name because there was 100 cats. I think its name was Blue Star from the Warrior Cat franchise.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But
Hell yeah,
because it
brother.
was like kind of blue.
Yeah.
It was one of those like shiny
One of
ones.
those- Yeah. That
And-
okay, not to be over dramatic, that rocks.
No, it was cool.
The name.
But
of
yeah,
course.
I don't know what happened to Blue Star. Probably
Miss
dead
her.
now.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a
But
matter of time.
this was quite some time ago. At this point, what boots? She's pissed that I'm
Okay.
not letting her outside.
Um,
I want you to just come lay down with me, please.
boots.
It's nice when you fall asleep with me. And you like it too, because you purr a lot. You're just... No, you're being a bit much. You've been outside playing with your friends for like 3 days. I just want you to be inside for 1 day, please.
I told you
One night.
to come home when the street lights turned on, but you
Yeah.
didn't, so now you're grounded.
Here's the other thing. You also come back in an hour and yell at the door. And I don't want you to wake up the neighbors. But I will be asleep, so I won't be letting you in. And I don't think you need to use that kind of voice. This isn't... It's not really a discussion. You've been outside so long. What do you even do out there? Because I saw you come out of the sewer when I got home from work today. And I don't like that. You can't hang out in
Ew.
there. You are not a Ninja Turtle.
That's where Ninja Turtles go, not cats.
Yeah, not cats. You're not a ninja cat.
But we are a little behind on chat, so I'm gonna catch us back up.
Oh, right. Sorry.
No,
I'm
that's
just
okay.
talking to my cat at this point. I'm not even talking to my fans.
No, that's okay. But we'll catch you up on
Yeah.
On your
No. What are the
fan mail?
fans saying to me?
yeah. Grace said, she said, "Do you want a free kitten?" And the rest was history. And then my 2 truffle emotes that I have. And then
Oh,
she
sweet.
continues, "We're practically related, Remy." I'm just kidding. But also, I totally forgot she was your relative. I don't know what reminded me of it. Then Trilla says, "My buddy owns a farm and usually lets us bring pets over for the mobile vets when they visit to look at his cows. It's very kind." Cows? I love cows.
I own a farm, but there's no animals on it.
Boo. Get
You
a
know how
better
expensive
farm.
that is? I'm not doing that shit.
Oh yeah, you're probably right.
I'll have a barn cat to take care of the rodents.
Do you want to see a cow?
Google cow
Sure.
to see a cow.
Google cow to see a cow.
Do you want to see a cow in your mind? You can do it with one simple trick. Stick your finger up your ass. Go ahead, try it. Let me know when you see a cow.
Did you want to see a cow? I know. Sure, I'd let
Sure.
you.
If you activate my front-facing camera right now, I'll freak out. With a baby cow, I also
Oh,
know.
baby cow. What the fuck? Trilla, you know so many cows.
Yeah. There's gotta be a Yo Mama joke in here somewhere.
No, I think it would be Trilla's responsibility, because then it could be like, wow, you know a lot of cows, and then Trilla would say, yeah, one of them is your mom or something.
Right, right, right. That's pretty good.
Oh, there are the
There was
cows.
something I wanted to say to Slug.
I would never be so rude.
Well, I would.
In fact,
Screw it.
encourage it.
So, there's something I wanted to say to Slug. What did she say? We're
Last.
practically related. Oh, well, one day Dexter and I will marry, and then we will be related.
And then we would be related, yeah.
I don't know when that will be. I'm still going to school.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm busy. Yeah.
I'm also busy. We'll work on
Yeah.
it.
He keeps asking, but I'm busy. I used to have a fling with Harry Styles. Not a lot of people know about that. I scare you deeply when I randomly read chats. I hope to scare you way more often than that. But hiding in your walls, yeah. If you're ever looking in a mirror and you see something behind you kind of like move, that was me. I'm not behind you. I'm in the mirror. There's a song called "Sex with a Ghost," and there's no metaphor. Like the song is about having sex with a ghost, and it's a great song. And there's a lyric that says, "The only time I ever see her is when she's behind me in the mirror."
Harry Styles has a new haircut. All I've seen all fucking day. That's crazy.
Harry Styles has a new haircut? That's interesting. He didn't tell me.
He
but
didn't. I mean, you're
kind of an old fling at this point.
Yeah. So.
Harry Styles' new haircut.
I am busy. Who wants me? I'm available to be a bride. No, not my walls. Those are mine.
Oh, well, he just... This is from 2019. I don't know. I can't. Is this the first pic of Harry Styles? Who am I that I am now Googling Harry Styles haircut?
I mean...
And why can't I click the X? On Google Images, why is Harry Styles staring at me? Get away! Get away!
He shaved his head? Oh, interesting.
Oh. I told him not to do that. He was always asking me if he should do that. He would come by my apartment.
Yeah.
For a few days whenever he was in town giving a concert. We would reconnect, and sometimes one thing led to another, but neither here nor there.
Personally, if I was gonna jokingly have, like, a relationship with a celebrity, Harry Styles would not be the one that I would pick.
Well, this isn't a joke.
Of course, but if I were to do that...
Right. It's a former thing anyway.
Yeah. You know, and if it was real, Harry Styles would also not be my first choice, admittedly. No. I think he's kind of ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he's handsome. I think some people. I think there's definitely people who think he's like way more attractive than I do.
Yeah.
I like his music a lot, and he's pretty nice as a person.
Yeah, I get jiggy to some of his tunes, but
yeah. Late Night Talking?
Yeah.
He wrote that about us. About him and I.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Just saw a wild video of the Nyan Cat YouTube channel posting free Palestine videos. Let's go. Yeah, that shit rocked. I was like, hell yeah. Oh man, to choose a relationship with a celebrity, I'd go for someone wild. I'd choose someone Dilfy. And old.
And old.
Not super old, but like... You know, Dilfy.
Right. Right. No, I'd probably pick the Iron Bull from Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah, that
pretty
is...
Dilfy in his own right.
Yeah.
I
already have a list of celebs I would like to be with when I enter the Hollywood scene. Okay, drop the list or no.
Drop the list or get the fuck out.
My friend did a tier list of all the people she was attracted to.
That's crazy.
And one of them was that funky Nathan comedian guy.
Nathan Fielder?
Yeah. Another one was Defunct Land, which was on the same tier. It was like the I don't want to talk about it
Right.
tier, which is a very
Right.
good tier in my
Right.
opinion. Because she's right about Defunct Land. It was a kind of real for that one.
What does this person look like? I didn't
Defunct
know.
Land? He's shown himself in the Handwich video. Neck down to his hips. There's one ass shot. Jeans on. And they're like mom jeans. So it's like
God.
so it's maybe cocaine addiction era John Mulaney for me. Okay, that's an interesting choice. If a single person says why them or basic bitch answer, just remember I'm fucking God of stream chat and sensitive, so of course no one will be mean.
I might.
Well, he might, but I will tell him to be nice, and then he will have to.
For me, Tony the Tiger is up there.
You know that one guy who's really good at GeoGuessr?
No shit.
Yeah, I'd smash if given the opportunity.
That's fucking easy.
I like men with hobbies.
Right.
I like passionate men.
Right.
If
right.
you're yelling about something that isn't like yelling at me to be mean,
Right.
oh my god, you're so hot. Like, don't. Remy, Will, and I'm not God of Discord calls, so womp womp. Uh-oh.
No, I'll be nice to you. Drop the list.
Think about it. He's a funny guy, and we could straight up do loads of fucking blow with this SNL fun bucks. Fair enough. Yeah, you're onto something.
Yeah. I was talking with my friend Katie, who organizes stuff with the sororities here, and she's like, yeah, some of the sororities for their hazing ritual play Blow or Blow, where you pick a random guy and suck his dick or do a line of cocaine. And I was like, can I do both? Like, what's the
The answer to that question is yes.
Yeah, what's the like downside?
That's also insane. Since I've only ever
Yeah.
been to a community college, I've never seen the
Yeah.
crazier
well,
sides
The
of things.
the Greek life here is not even like that big of a thing, so I don't know where
Yeah.
they're doing like ritualistic cannibalism, but yeah, it should be a sequence of it. You're right.
Not a choice, yeah.
Basically it's a Saturday night for me. I don't even know what. Yeah. Yeah. Cam was my friend Cam's in a frat, but it's like an honors college frat, so it's
So it's like one of the
co-ed
nerd
and
ones.
it's a bunch of losers.
Yeah. That's a
And
yeah.
Cam is really cool though, and he was like, yeah, some of the, so he's like been involved with the other frats through this frat. He goes to like the frat meetings, like of all the frat. I don't know. He has to go. It's a scholarship thing.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, some of the frats play Soggy Waffle. I don't know if you're familiar with Soggy Waffle. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say on stream.
Oh.
But there's a
okay.
bunch of men surrounding a waffle, and they are, to put it mildly, having a good time.
Dude, calm
And-
waffle. Is that what
what?
this? Is that where this is going?
The what?
Calm waffle.
Yeah, but the last person has to eat the waffle.
That's so nasty.
And again, I was like, could we just do this, or do we have to get into the frat? Like, could we? Like, what if I don't want to be in the frat,
So
but I'm interested in the hazing?
Dude.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, some of them like lock you in a box and like dump spiders in there. I was like, that's foreplay to me.
Not I. I'm different, actually.
You're not into.
Spiders? No.
You don't like spiders?
No, sir. Not me.
I'm a big spider guy.
Sexual?
One day I hope to become a spider. No, not sexually, but just that
Okay.
kind of freak shit.
Sure.
I like spiders. I pick them up.
Not me. I see one in my room. It's dead. Good night. I'm
10
not.
legs, 8 broken.
I'm not a compassionate spider freer.
You don't even let them out?
Nope. They are mush against my wall.
When God calls upon his creatures to sing the song of creation, a spider will be a member of the choir. Only then will you atone for your sins.
That's fine. That's not now.
What if you went to crush a spider and it said, you cannot be bothered to care for the lives of the small, and yet you still curse your own gods when they grant you injustices of similar apathy? How would you reply? I love spiders. They are my friends.
They can be my friends outside, not in my. They're home invaders.
I'm gonna give your address to the spiders.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up. No, you can do.
Feel free to
you
say
want.
that to anybody you want. Just gave your address to the spiders. Yeah.
I thought my spirit animal was a spider.
Thought your spirit animal was a spider?
That's a crazy spirit animal to have. A scary one. Are you scary? Is that why?
The Hanging Man tarot card. I gotta give that a goog. The
Like what it looks
Hanging
like,
Man tarot card. Images.
Oh, but more of like the Hanging Man card. Like think of it that way instead of some home invader. I am normal and don't know anything about
Hunter
tarot cards.
Biden is your spirit animal? Yeah, I don't get why people are like, oh my god, this guy's smoking crack
Dude,
and
Hunter
fucking
Biden's
bitches.
laptop. Hunter Biden's laptop. It's
That's
gonna
the
have
coolest fucking guy we've ever had near the White House.
near. He's not even like doing anything.
He's not even there.
He's
He's not even there.
he
He's
was
busy
seen-
smoking crack and fucking bitches.
Yeah,
He doesn't have time to be the president. I saw those pictures that were released, and he was like, he had 2 at once. I mean, he had 2 at once and like a meth pipe in hand. My man. Cigarette in his mouth, meth pipe in hand, 2 naked bitches on his dick. That's the coolest guy. I'm voting for him. Not his father, him. Oh, the list has dropped.
The list has
Tom
dropped.
Hanks. Interesting. Dolly Parton.
She'd take.
Oh,
good care of
Khaled.
me.
Right,
She
Khalid.
could
Right.
Parks later.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Which is so true. Excellent
Yeah,
Dilfy
that's-
example.
Kendrick Lamar. Mayhem from those insurance commercials. Lucius Malfoy. Ooh la la. Mr. Clean. I misread that as Mr. Bean. The Green Giant, obviously. And Milo Manheim. I'm not familiar with Milo Manheim.
It sounds like he's a Disney Channel actor. That's
Right.
That's a good ass list.
Yeah, that's certainly a list of human beings. Quite an eclectic collection there, Slug. Happy
loved
for
it.
you.
I can't say anything. I like GeoGuessr guy.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we've all got a
Right.
type.
Right. We've all got a type. What's my? Do I have a type?
Only
No,
one of this little
I
squishy
just
number
want-
10 is interchangeable. Thank you.
Just want someone to be nice to me.
Yeah. I'm the same way. Like, there
don't
was
really
this
care
one
about
guy
the
who talked
rest.
to me for like a few days in high school, and I was like, "Do you want to make out?"
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't take much.
No, yeah, I got a problem. I got a problem.
Nothing that gay marriage couldn't fix.
I gotta get gay married. Ugh. That sounds so hard.
Yeah.
I have stuff to do. I'm busy. You don't look at men ever in public? Why?
She's a man hater.
Oh. Why?
I don't think I have a type per se. Just want someone to match my energy. Oh yeah, brother, I can respect that.
Trilla, I would define your energy as smallpox induced. Am I on target there or not? It's not an insult. It's one of the highest compliments. You give big Ebola energies.
That's cool. That's a cool energy to have.
Big
Can I have an
African sleeping
energy?
sickness.
Can you like can I have one?
Yeah, you fuck with that? Yeah. This is my boy communicable disease.
College men from the school I go to are scary and like to stand behind me in the elevator. Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
Men can be kind of
yeah.
icky in real life.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
Strapped in what way?
No, stay strapped or get clapped. Not trapped. Strapped.
No, I said like what strap?
Oh, you said strapped?
Yeah.
Oh, keep that motherfucking thing on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The strap.
Yeah, the strap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A gun.
I was not referring to that one.
Oh.
Happy
Okay.
9 to 5, everybody.
I guess you could. I mean, I don't know what you'll do with that, but I mean,
It'd be funny.
yeah.
Highly
Right.
contagious and permanently scarring. I fuck with it. Hell yeah,
Saw
brother.
saw a tweet that said, why suck the strap? I don't know. Why stop and smell the flowers?
Yeah,
Why
I saw that
frolic in the
tweet. I was like,
sunshine?
so true. Finally, a tweet after my own heart. I was thinking strap on. That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah,
Right.
brother.
Okay, apparently I'm in the minority. I was
Yeah.
thinking of just icing bitches,
No
but
one cares about guns. We
Well,
love strap-ons here.
I don't. Well, I love them too, but I don't have a choice.
Does it
So
get
you know
really
I could-
crazy in North Carolina? Or
Wherever I go, it gets really crazy.
hell yeah.
Probably because I have a gun with me at all times.
An illegal concealed carry.
Yeah.
I kind of like both. Yeah, fuck it. Strap in both ways. I
Right.
can't, I keep my strap and he gets clapped his ass. So true.
Right. Right.
Retaliate before he can do anything to you.
Well,
Flip the switch on him. He's like, "Hey, do you want to get funky?" And you're like, "Yeah."
god damn, Slug, I didn't know you was chill like that.
Also, I'm sorry you were approached yesterday. That does sound fucking awful. Especially by some of these dudes. Never watched From
You'll
Dusk
ever
Till
watch
Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn?
No, I can't say that I have.
You like hummus?
You like hummus? No, some
Um,
guy had a milady-ass moment with me after my exam yesterday, and you didn't tell me? That's fucked up.
That was me.
You'd milady someone?
Only to make them feel uncomfortable, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like, I would harass somebody, yeah.
That guy with the strap-on cock gun is a vibe. That is the craziest sentence I've ever...
That guy with the strap-on cock gun?
I don't understand the sentence, but that shit rocks. Also,
I'm
I'm
happy
sorry we
for
didn't
you,
have
Trevor.
time. I am also happy for you. I'm sorry we didn't have time. You know how it's been. Luckily, it's the fucking weekend now. Work can't hurt me anymore. Hold on. I am holding on so fucking tight right now. Also, it's like a half an hour past your bedtime. I'm loving the
I know.
conversation, but I just don't want you to like have a tough time. General, hell yeah, on my fucking way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right. That's not what I was saying, but I mean, go for it.
No, I think we should.
Hold
He
on, let me show
blocked
you.
the buttons on the elevator, not like fully, but stepped in front of me when I was reaching for the elevator button and said which floor, and I wanted to call security. Yeah, I think you should have called security probably. Just so everyone knows what the fuck we're talking about, I'm gonna swap us. But I don't know if you'll be there. Hold on.
This is the kind of gun I keep on me at all times.
Are those like bombs or like what's going? Give me
Yeah, so
the
it's a gun and also a grenade launcher,
okay.
and it has a scope. The scope is not necessary because the ammunition
Can't
only
really be aimed,
fires
yeah.
about 15 yards. However, it tears like a cinder block sized hole through anything it hits.
Hell
The
yeah.
grenades are actually filled with napalm, so they're more of an incendiary device.
Cool.
Yes. I keep
I
this
give
on me at all times, as is my God given right, because Jesus Christ invented the Second Amendment.
yeah. Ooh. Gun in action? That fucking rocks. And then when I didn't say thank you and just said floor, he very awkwardly, he said, "You're welcome." And like,
You
oh,
should have
thanks.
farted and walked out.
On a different floor. Like,
You should have told him third floor, then hit the fourth button, then farted and got out on the third floor, and then walked up the stairs to the fourth floor.
yeah. This I'm a stair defender. Like I do not
I like the
I
stairs.
I don't fuck with
I
elevators.
I try to get exercise.
I that's mostly why I take the stairs, but um I went on a walk at work once and some guy followed me into my place of employment asking for money. So I'm a stair guy
Yeah,
out of fear
stairwells
as
are great
well.
for sneaky cigarettes. I just eat them wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
You have a
Very
complicated
complicated.
routine at school because you're avoiding the girl you hate in your class. Sorry that happened to you.
Wait, where the
Um,
hell did you get that second part?
if you take the blunderbuss with you, you
Oh
can
yeah.
solve your problem by blowing her to smithereens.
No fucking worries.
Yeah. That's a great sentence that I don't think I've ever gotten to say, like unironically, like blow him to smithereens.
Yeah, that rocks. I'm glad you had
So
the opportunity.
incorporating that into the lexicon. Um, okay, well, I gotta go.
Yeah,
You
you
guys are
gotta
talking
go.
my ear off. I gotta say good night to my fans. So good night to everyone, including but not limited to Naj, Trilla, or as we like to call him, Mr. Cigarettes, and Slug, who I recently learned I am blood related to via feline.
Via feline.
Um, so I'm gonna go
Sleep tight,
unpegged,
baby.
by the way.
Unpegged.
If anyone,
Maybe tomorrow.
yeah, no, it's fine. I've got work anyway, so
Okay, I'm
I'm busy.
sorry.
So it's
We'll
not like I could even. I
we'll
didn't
link up
even.
later.
Yeah. Um,
But
yeah, I guess we'll
thank you for
link up later.
Toontown.
Yeah, no, this was good. I think we only have five buildings left
I'm not
on
gonna let
the.
myself hope anything. I will just listen to whatever you say.
It's five.
Okay, I trust you.
It's five. Yeah, because
Five,
we slammed that last one and it was six, but now it's five. So we could finish by next stream.
which would be so sick.
Yeah, if at all you wanted to hang out on the weekend, I don't know if I'll be free, but if I
I
was,
really will not. We've got.
okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay. This is a good time to tell you this. I'm going on vacation for like 10 days, so the
So you're saying I
Friday.
have to take over the stream?
Yeah, sure if you want, or no stream on the Friday of the 17th, and then the entire next week. I will be out of town, so
Okay. I don't even know how to. I don't even know what that means. Just yeah, tell me
I,
the
I
day of.
yeah, I
I don't know. I don't know what that shit means.
yeah,
Uh,
I thought it was pretty clear, but sure, I'll
no,
give you some
you
dates.
were. It's a me problem. Yeah, somebody was like, if you filled out for my program, I have to do something called EdTPA, and it's like a state certification. And they're like, have you done that yet? And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. And they're like, you literally have to. And I'm like, ah,
Whatever.
uh, yeah, no. You know what I don't give a fuck about? All the different kinds of milk there are.
Oh yeah, you hate that.
So I recently went to the college dining hall at my university,
Yeah.
and everyone in my because we all went as a group um, to celebrate the tour guide program because I'm a tour guide, and all the other tour guides went, and they were all just befuddled that I got a brimming glass of spiders, whole milk, and um, they were like, "That's disgusting," and I was like, "I'm a milk enjoyer, I'm a milk
Yeah, you're a milk guy.
enthusiast."
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I mean,
love milk. I love getting milked.
there's like a
I love
tweet.
milking.
Yeah, all of
I love
them.
all milk activities.
Hell yeah.
I don't even know what
There's
that's supposed to mean, but I enjoy it.
yeah. There's a tweet that like once you think about it, it's like, oh, damn, you're right. It's like drinking milk in public is less socially acceptable than drinking alcohol, which is kind of
Yeah,
fucking crazy to me.
that is fucking crazy. And when I tell people are like, "Oh, glad you brought your water bottle." Yeah, it's filled with milk. What? Yeah, that's always the reaction. Why is it so weird of me to bring milk in a thermos
Yeah, like a
to
thermos makes
give
sense.
tours? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not it stays cold
Yeah, who
and
fucking cares?
it's good whole vitamin D milk. What the fuck is almond milk?
I like
Almonds don't
almond
have
milk,
udders.
but you're
That's
right.
disgusting.
It maybe it should be
They
called
taste
something else
they
that isn't
taste
milk.
it tastes bad. You're right. It should be called shit milk. It should be called almond milk. It should be called shit milk. And drop the milk because it's not
Okay,
milk.
that's
There's
what I
only there's
meant.
only one kind of milk. Milk from a cow.
Milk from a cow. And
For
whole
milk from
milk,
a
according
cow.
to Trilla.
And Trilla's right. Whole milk only. Everything. Oh, your tummy can't handle whole milk. Get fucked. I'm sorry you have to have 2% less fat in your milk. It's what the fuck
Okay,
is soy
drink
milk?
water then, pussy.
Exactly. Exactly. Are you telling me milk of all things is too hard on your tummy? The thing they tell you to drink to relieve poison in Minecraft? That's too hard on your
That's a
tummy?
good point. Excellent.
That's
Excellent.
it's literally a medicine in some cultures. Kill yourself if you're lactose. No, don't do that. But just take some lactate. But I mean,
I ran out of
there's
milk
too many
at work
kinds
the
of
other
milk.
week and I used the vegan's almond milk and it actually fucked. Like, fucked good night. Remy, I love you, but you gotta go. Good night,
Now
Remy.
listen, listen,
Everyone is
listen,
trying to get you to go to bed.
listen, listen. We're well past that. Listen, the other milk is in the milk aisle and it's saying mean things to the milk that I drink. It's making it feel bad about itself. because it wishes that it could be regular milk, but it can't.
I mean, I think all non-milks wish it could be regular milk
Yes.
because
Acidophilus
that's what they're
milk.
born to
You
be.
have to be fucking my asshole. Acidophilus milk. What
What
the
the
fuck
fuck
is an
is that?
acidophilus? At least almond milk. At least an almond is a real thing. Have you
Yeah.
ever seen an acidophilus?
No, sir. Can't say
No,
that
you
I
have not. Suck my dick. The balls too.
The balls too.
Anyway, no, I really, yeah, you guys are talking my ear off. I gotta go. Um, Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Good
Remy.
night.
Good
I love you all.
night. All right. I fuck with that milk that has some cream mixed back into it too. I hate milk personally. I am the pussy in question. I'm a water enjoyer. Since we're on the only milk I can handle, I don't like the taste of milk. I think it's just fucking disgusting. Okay, I can't describe. Ugh, it's nasty. I can't stand it. It's not even that I can't handle drinking it. It's that it's disgusting. I fucking hate milk. Okay? Not me. Not I. I'm different. Um the only milk I've ever enjoyed is sweetened almond milk. So it's just a melted fucking smoothie or whatever the shit. It's like melted ice cream is all sweetened almond milk was. Remy is texting me. Just to update everyone on the milk debate. Um he says, water is fine, but milk is best. If you don't like the taste, it's fine, even though you're gonna burn in hell. Which is fine. I'm already gonna burn in hell for a bunch of shit anyway. So milk is just another thing that's added to the list, I'd say, so. I like water too, but I need to run it through my Brita because I'm autistic about pollutants. You know? And honestly, I can't even fault you. The water here. So at work, we probably get city water. I don't know what the fuck they do to it, but it tastes slightly shittier than the milk we have at home, which I think is well water. I don't know the difference, but I can taste the difference. I'm like that water connoisseur guy, or whatever the hell he was. Like, I can, like, Dasani water tastes different than the mountain river stream water from Pepsi. No. Yeah, Pepsi. Okay? Dasani tastes different. It has like a harsher, more minerally taste to it. I'm not insane. Okay? It's real. But the water we have at home in the sink upstairs smells like sulfur. I don't use that sink anymore. Downstairs, it's different. I don't know why. Water is certainly interesting. We need a filter. But we're poor right now, so no luck there. $1. Anyway, so we've got um we've got I think we have enough um we have enough time for some Cinderella phenomenon. I'm really crossing fingers that we finish it soon. So then after vacation we can jump right into Evermore, or okay, I'm gonna send everyone on a mission. Okay? If you're up for it. I know not everyone has the stomach for it like I do. But if you're up for it, We are going to need another Otome game. Just because I like them, right? To play while we keep playing Toontown. Um, Preferably free, but I'm not picky, right? If you can find one and it looks shitty, send it my way. Send me the name in the Discord at me. I'm on Twitter, you know, wherever you can contact me. You fucking let me know. Okay? The pressure is whack in my area and makes the water come out cloudy because essentially area. No, you're right. That's terrible. Filter that shit. I gotta have a bad one. Purposely shitty? No, I'm not sure. Um, Resident Evil 4 Movie Edition. You know, purposefully shitty ones do not have the sauce. I'll give it a gander. But if it's purposefully shitty, I'm not so sure. That is like this one is so fucking genuine. It's got its own theme song. Everything was done by one person. It has the juice that I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Like there's also the KFC one or whatever the hell where they did um uh a dating sim for Colonel Sanders. And sure, that'll be funny for maybe 20 minutes. All the games related to Cinderella on Steam are super erotic. That's good. I'm glad to hear. Milfy City, I'm listening. Um, okay. Okay, the sound is on. I need to run an ad, so and I have to piss. So I'm opening the game right fucking now, and we'll just jump right the fuck in. I don't even have like a half an hour left, but I've been waiting for this all day. Um, we're on like chapter 6, so we gotta fucking get in there. So I'm gonna run my ad really quick. I'll be back. No rush on the games similar to Cinderella Phenomenon. We can keep looking as a family even at some point. So sit tight for the ad. I will return shortly. Alright, we're back. Ah yes, Lust Academy Season 2. Shut the fuck up. That means it's a good one. I have another like dating sim style game, but it's like just straight up fucking porn. Some of them are like that, where it's just like raw butt sex as you're playing. Welcome back. Thank you. It is good to be back. Let's get in here, shall we? I think we shall. Let me actually really quick pull up my lest we fucking forget cheat sheet. I'd hate to play and play wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get through a chapter at least. Varg! I told you I'd come back for you, didn't I? Oh, somebody hit me for a second. Varg taps his cane on the floor, creating a shockwave of powerful energy that blasts us all across the room. The impact of the magic forces me against the wall. Is Gennaro still here? I collapse to my knees, pain thrumming in my head. He is still here. The king collapses somewhere nearby, and I hear the crack of the box as it lands on the ground a few feet away from it. He can't be 12 forever. Waltz holds out his hand. I take it, and he helps me back to my feet. Wagon, are you alright? Yes. Wagon? The king looks at me quizzically, but his gaze does not linger. He looks toward Varg, his eyes narrowed. Did the king remember who I was? Your Majesty, are you hurt? The king shakes his head at Waltz before turning his attention to Varg, his eyebrows furrowed. Who is this man? Your Majesty, this person is working for the wicked witches. What? Wait, what happened to Jurian and Garland? They were just outside the door. What did you do to them? Varg cocks his head to the side. Who? The guards just outside this door. I'm sure that they must have hid themselves when they saw the king coming into the room, but they still should have been able to see Varg coming. Guards! I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, princess! Varg seems like he is telling the truth, but I cannot trust him. Okay, please let them be safe. I see Neverland a few feet away from us. I can try to grab it, but Varg will probably thwart my attempt with magic. I have to wait for an opening. I'll distract him. While I do that, the both of you need to run. What? I Varg. He looks at the three of us with his lips slightly quirked, as if amused. This isn't the time to argue with me, Wagon. Let me check. We got Chapter 6. Stay with him. Yes. Make a weird choice. No. Wagon. We must prioritize the king's safety. I will help you. I do not know how, but I must do something. But we are in this together, Waltz. I'm not going to run away while you sacrifice yourself for us. Waltz's disapproval is clearly written on his face, but he eventually sighs out, seeming to let it go. You're too stubborn for your own good. So I've been told. I turn to the king and place a hand on his shoulder. And we're just having this conversation, like, fully in front of the bad guy. We do this a lot, I feel like, where we just forget the villain is in the room, and we just have, like, a full volume conversation. Your Majesty, leave this to us. You have to escape somewhere safe. This does not involve the king. It is me that Varg wants, after all. The king shakes his head as he removes my hand from his shoulder. He stands up and moves in front of us before pulling his sword from his sheath. Your Majesty. Okay, good point. Let me read the dialogue before I make a comment. What kind of king would I be if I stood back and allowed 2 children to protect me? Real. Finally, an action that makes sense. Like, that's crazy. Varg looks amused by our conversation. I would be too, to be honest. You know that I'm not letting you get away this time, princess. It doesn't matter who stands in my way. Father, his cane is enchanted. You cannot hold him with just a blade. Okay, then that's literally even worse. How are 2 kids gonna do it then? With weaponless children as well. Father? I forgot he forgot. I am at a loss for words. It has been a long time since I called him that. Much to my surprise, the king's lips pull into a soft smile. You said that at the gates that one day, when you were seeking an audience with me. I have not been able to forget that day. But before I can say anything, dude, his ass is so dead, this one. Before I can say anything in return, a familiarly smooth voice breaks the ensuing silence. Oh, I wonder where all these voices are coming from. I figured it'd be him, but I didn't want to jump to conclusions. Because I did that once and then was embarrassed. There was really mud on my face there. A familiar man steps into the doorway. He inspects everyone in the room quietly. Mithros!
Your Majesty?
Quickly, summon the knights! We have an intruder in the palace! He gestures at Varg, who looks unperturbed.
An intruder, you say?
Sir, I was looking up, Wagon, like the way she looks, because I was drawing, her in my sketchbook as a bit of a treat. I didn't know what to draw. And I was gonna redesign her or whatever, so I looked up the original version of her, and I was gonna draw the original version and then do my own version to compare. In my Google searching, someone made Mithros and Wagon fan art, which, I like the drawing of you have her. Thank you. I'm probably gonna do a bigger one, or whatever, first. First. I'm gonna do a bigger one. I'm gonna do like a full set. Just because I'm having a lot of fun redesigning the characters because they're all ugly. So there will be more. But the Mithros Wagon fan art was certainly interesting. Anyway, Sir Mithros turns to Varg. At first his expression is impassive, but then slowly his lips begin to edge into a sly smile.
You're such a ruffian, Varg. Look at all this property destruction.
I can only gape at Sir Mithros in shock. I forgot we didn't know he was evil. I remember we made his voice in chapter 1 of Rod's Realm. I'm pretty sure, like, he was a snake because he was green and looks evil. The fact that we don't know as Wagon that he's evil is insane to me. But whatever. It's fine. If he knows Varg, then he is most certainly affiliated with... We're never finishing chapter 6 at this rate. Affiliated with witches. You know this man? Explain yourself, Mithros. We are all thrown off by Sir Mithros laughing. Soon his laugh becomes a mad cackle. Classic evil guy moment. There is a strange brightness in his eyes that sends shivers down my spine.
My apologies, Your Majesty. I am just amused at my servant's atrocious behavior. At ease, Varg.
Sir Mithros gestures at Varg, a silent command to lower his cane. Varg obeys him before moving to a corner of the room and leaning against the wall with disinterest.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. You're not the one we're after.
What? Sir Mithros turns his sly smile on me, and I instinctively take a step back.
The princess is the lady we need to escort.
Escort? Princess? This girl is a princess? He still hasn't connected the father dots yet? She's called you dad twice. That was not a fucking accident. I'm sorry. You're insane. Like, you know magic exists, and there's this room that we're in, and you don't know what it's for, but you don't want it to change, and I'm in it now, and, like... Sure, okay.
That is correct. It is a shame you can't remember your own daughter, even though she stands right in front of you.
Enough with your vagueness. Explain yourself. The king's grip on the... I mean, if you don't get it by now, he basically told you the answer. The king's grip on the hilt of his sword tightens.
I am not obliged to explain everything to you. Try thinking on your own for a change, Your Majesty.
He's right for that one. Mithros! Sir Mithros ignores the king's outburst and turns his attention to Waltz. He visibly stiffens, and his sly smile contorts into a grimace.
And look who we...
I forgot they, know each other, but seeing Waltz... Aw, he's so little!
And look at who we have here. I see that the traitor has returned to the palace.
Waltz stares at him, looking puzzled. Sir Mithros tilts his head to the side and offers Waltz a lopsided smile.
You still look the same as you did back then. I did not think it was possible for you to grow any weaker, Waltz Cresswell.
Nasty ass last name, by the way. You're disgusting. Wah. Mithros, I see. Waltz suddenly looks melancholy as he stares at Sir Mithros. You mean you don't fucking recognize it? That's crazy. Waltz? What's going on?
This man's real name is Myth. And he is a witch, same as me. It appears that he has been using a powerful glamour to conceal his real identity.
Can I see it? Can I see it? The real identity?
If I hadn't been cursed, I would have been able to tell right away.
I would not give yourself so much credit, Cresswell.
Yeah, let's fucking see it. Come on. You keep telling me that there's a... Let's see. Let's see the real you, dude. Come on. Waltz narrows his eyes but says nothing. I glance between the two of them, confused. But how do you know him?
He secretly worked for your mother. Practically worshipped her. I was the only other person who knew of his existence as a witch outside of the Tenebrarum Bearer.
A witch? I trusted you, Mithros. The king says the words through gritted teeth, his face contorted in anger. Sir Mithros flicks a wrist. It is a dismissive gesture, and he looks amused.
What a hypocrite you are, Your Majesty.
He eyes Waltz.
You're willing to play nice with some witches, but not others. This bias is what drove us witches to madness in the first place.
That one was rough. Sir Mithros faces the king with a grin.
You human hypocrites are so easy to manipulate. It is pathetic.
Mithros! The king charges toward Mithros with the sword held high. Try not to die. Challenge. Impossible difficulty.
Your Majesty, don't.
The king's sword never touches Sir Mithros. Sir Mithros only has to hold out his hand, and suddenly an invisible force pushes the king back. He crashes into one of my shelves, knocking down my dolls. Your Majesty! I quickly run to his side to help him up. Thankfully, he does not seem to have any major wounds. To think there was a witch working in the palace the whole time. I know, fucking unheard of. And not the good kind of witch either. I was too careless.
Rejoice, Your Majesty. I still have more surprises for you.
I will never forgive this betrayal, Mithros.
Betrayal? I'm afraid you have been played for a fool this entire time, Your Majesty. My loyalty has always been reserved for Lady Hilda and no one else.
Myth, I can't imagine what you would hope to gain from all this. Hilda is long gone.
Sir Mithros' eyes flash as he turns a severe glare on Waltz, his voice seething with venom. When he speaks,
had it not been for you, traitor, she would still be here.
The king mentioned Waltz's betrayal. Sir Mithros called him a traitor. What exactly did Waltz do? Sir Mithros beckons me forward with a gesture of his hand.
Now, if you please, princess, come with us if you don't want them to get hurt.
Waltz immediately stands in front of me. I won't let you take her.
In your current form, you don't stand a chance. I will make certain that you never break your curse, Waltz.
This whole thing was a setup, a trap.
I'm sorry, Waltz. It is my fault.
No, it was mine. The reason we came was to break my curse.
My eyes once again flit to the box on the floor. Neverland is just a few steps away from me. Neverland. Well, I hate that. It's bad. It's terrible. Anyway, Waltz's eyes follow mine to the box. He leans back and whispers to me.
You have to get the box and break my curse.
I feel for the key inside my pocket. If Waltz's true magic is indeed sealed inside that box, then releasing it might give us a chance at victory. And Mithras and Varg do not seem to have caught on to the fact that the object will break. That will break. Holy fuck! Waltz's curse is right at their feet. Okay. The king moves to stand beside Waltz and draws his sword again, his body a shield.
Your Majesty.
I will not let you take this girl. You will have to go through me first. You can't do this. Wagon. He's dead for sure. I've always loved that name. I thought if I ever had a daughter, I would give her that name. Wagon, old man. Imagine me. This is okay. Magic makes even the impossible possible. You must truly be my daughter. Yes, finally connecting the fucking dots, brother. Goddamn. Tears start to blur my vision. Me right now.
Oh, how disgustingly touching. It seems as if I will just have to deal with you first.
Okay, good night, the king. Miss your ass already. No! I rush toward the box at the same moment Mithras casts his spell. Varg lunges toward me, his hands reaching for me, but he is too late. By the time he grabs me, I've already inserted the key to Neverland. I give it one definite twist and hear the click of the box as it pops open. White flashes through the room, blinding me. Suddenly I feel a strong arm around me. Ew! Waltz supremacy over! Holding me tightly, protectively. When I open my eyes, it is Waltz I see. Even several years older, I still recognize him. I mean, obviously he is not. Ooh. I forgot I like this music too. I'll burn your eyes, dude. We'll get through this fast. Waltz? Okay, the Waltz supremacy is fucking over. I can't do this anymore. Ew, ew. I'm losing it, dude. I'm fucking losing my mind.
Hey there, little star. Seems like the tide has turned, Biff.
Okay. Waltz grins, and I see a confidence in his expression that I have never seen before. Sir Mithras's frown has only become more severe.
Fool, I will show you that I was the favored apprentice.
Be careful not to hurt the princess, Mithras! Thanks for tuning in. Varg's voice is almost teasing, but Sir Mithras does not seem to care.
I didn't plan on it.
Sir Mithras gestures his hand in a sweeping gesture. Okay. This is my final straw. The beginnings of a spell gather at his fingertips. Waltz looks at me and smiles reassuringly.
Now when I say that I can protect you, Wagon, I definitely can.
Yes! Too much is happening, okay? There have been too many final fucking straws. I'm gonna lose my mind. At least it averts it kind of covers up the hand for us a little bit. Waltz, just trace a hand. Take a picture of your hand doing that, and then trace it. Please. Please, God. Waltz holds out his hand just before Sir Mithros' magic reaches us. An invisible barrier suddenly appears in front of us, thwarting Sir Mithros' magic.
Seems like I'm not as rusty as I thought I would be.
Waltz I don't like this panel. Don't worry, it's gone. It's gone. Shh, it's okay. Waltz snaps his fingers, and I did stay on it for a very long time because, good Christ, there was so much going on. Waltz snaps his fingers and effortlessly creates a dark wave that pushes both Sir Mithros and Varg to the wall.
Ugh.
Let's go.
With the king? Or just us? Is he dead? Okay, I guess we'll never know. What do we do now? Okay.
The Order of Caldera. They are sworn to an oath of protection. We can rely on them.
Waltz glances down the hallway, his mouth drawn in a tight line. I see clear suspicion in his eyes. I look back at the king. The knights should have been here by now. Surely such a commotion should have brought them running. Now I know why Waltz is staring down the hallway. He is searching for the knights that are meant to pass through here. There's no possible way they did not hear the skirmish in my bedroom. Okay. The three of us push onward. I stand between the king and Waltz, waiting. Hello? Okay. That was weird. So I pressed F, which caused problems. My bad. The three of us push onward. I stand between the king and Waltz, waiting. I'm not entirely sure what I'm waiting for, but I can feel the tension in the air. We only stop moving when a voice cuts through the silence. Your Majesty. Oh. Another evil guy. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Sir Alcaster stops before us with a group of knights, his face impassive at best. Waltz takes a step back as Sir Alcaster looks to the king. The king is quiet for a few moments, his eyebrows drawn together in a terse expression. He finally speaks.
I am about to declare a state of emergency. Where have you been? Seize them.
They're just two different versions of the same voice.
Ugh.
Okay. My eyes are on the knights in front of us when I hear footsteps from behind us. I am nonplussed. When a dozen knights appear from the shadows that surround us, I look for Fritz in the cluster of knights, but he is not here. Like there's so much Okay, well, I guess they both unlock at the same time, so you wouldn't want to reveal that he's Varg, because you want to do that in the same route, but... Oh my god. The king stares around him, baffled.
What is the meaning of this?
Could this be the reason why? What is happening? That voice. We all turn to watch the dining room doors open. Ophelia enters with Emmeline and Rod. What the fuck is going on? Okay, there's a lot happening. I might lose it. Several knights trail behind and flank them on either side, giving them no room for escape. Rod notices me and stares in shock, but says nothing. Ooh, Queen, it's been a minute. I'm sorry. Fresh out. Gennaro! Why did I say that? It's fine. The minute she sees the king, she calls his name. I guess she can just talk weird. She calls his name and attempts to run toward him like the inflection is wrong. That'll be a fun voice. The knights only need to raise their swords and block her path to stop her. Luckily, she's gone, so it doesn't even matter.
I think that takes care of all the intruders. Though I am not happy that two managed to escape.
Two, Jurian and Garland, if they manage to escape, they might be able to get reinforcements.
The king will be judged and convicted. His crown will be given to one more worthy. I see. It was you who sent that letter, Alcaster. That is correct. Now, if you want to protect your family, you will hand over your crown.
The king shakes with rage. He's not wearing one. He can't. The king shakes with rage.
Was this yours and Mithros' plan all along? To take down this kingdom at its heart?
Alcaster snorts and crosses his arms. But you worked together in every other route. I'm so confused. Whatever. Okay.
Do not clump me together with that snake. Both of us have different goals. It just so happened that we both needed to be rid of you. What? You are a weak king, Gennaro. The kingdom of Angel needs someone who will rule with an iron fist. You are too soft, and so your subjects have become too dependent on the kingdom. And how do you propose I run my kingdom? By instilling...
You can't just say like shit like that out loud. That's crazy.
By instilling fear. There is no place for fear in this kingdom. It is a ruler's obligation to assuage the fears of his people.
I cannot believe that you would do this, Sir Alcaster. Well, as someone who's read all 5 so far, like 4 of these so far, I can, personally. Also, he looks evil. Like, are you seeing him? He looks evil. Alcaster looks at me with disinterest.
Wagon, correct? I have no business. Oh shit. I have no business with you, but I suppose Mithros does.
We have been backed into a corner. What do we do? I feel for my pocket, my hands touching the smooth surface of a vial. I can still remember the potion that Parfait gave me before we left. I've forgotten I had this with me. Parfait told me to use this potion if we found ourselves in a difficult situation. She said it would give us time to escape. She did not even tell me what it does. I glance at Waltz, who is eyeing the knights quietly. But it is also possible that Waltz would be able to do something about the situation with his magic. Hold on. Well, this is the only fucking opportunity to use the potion, so... And it did say to use it. So, we ball. I reach into my pocket and slip the vial out. I open my fingers just long enough for Waltz to see it. He gives me a subtle nod before turning his attention to Sir Alcaster, who is still speaking with the king. I will make you right your actions, Sir Alcaster. I throw the vial to the floor. The moment it shatters, a blinding white light envelops the room, forcing my eyes to close. Waltz grabs my hand and pulls me away.
Don't let them escape!
The fact that he appeared from the fucking white was so funny. I hear a few grunts from the knights as Waltz begins to barrel his way through them. Oh, the throne room, a notoriously easy to escape room. That's crazy. Waltz leads me to the throne room. We all have somehow made it out. Rod stands in between Ophelia and Emmeline. Rod must have pretty good eyes to be able to lead them both out of there in the chaos.
Good job back there, Wagon. I never realized you had a potion.
Parfait gave it to me before she left on her urgent meeting.
It's a good thing then. You saved me by using it, you know. Using a more complicated spell would have drained my energy.
Why is this happening? Emmeline's eyes, that's so sad, are filled with tears. Ophelia takes her into her arms and rubs her back in an effort to calm her.
This is my fault. How could I have not foreseen this? Jurian was right about him. I should have listened to her.
This is not your fault, Your Majesty.
We don't have much time. We need to escape and tell Lady Parfait about this.
It sounds like Jurian and Garland were able to escape. It is possible they will soon bring reinforcements. I forgot what I said I'd do for her. I know I said weird infliction. No, I got it. Rod? You know these people? Rod is silent for a few moments before nodding at her.
Yes, they're my friends.
Friends? Rod just shrugs at me? More than likely, he just wants us to play along. Waltz paces the room, his arms crossed as he tries to think of something. Waltz?
I haven't done this in a long time, but I can try to open a portal that leads back to the merchant.
Witches can do that?
Only the most practiced witches. It only works if they have a clear image of where they want to go.
So you can do it?
I can. I was taught by your mother, after all.
Oh, he's doing the magic. I was like, why are you looking at me so angry? Also, he's got 3 colors associated with him. Green, red, and purple. He's not wearing anything. So the red is the most colorful piece of him. Then the little diamond in the corner is green because Karma already has claim over red. And then his magic is purple. Make up your fucking mind. You can have one main color. Fuck you. I don't make the rules. Waltz starts waving his hand in front of him as he conjures a spell to open the portal. But the portal disappears as soon as it appears and fades again.
Damn it.
They're coming, Waltz.
I'm doing my best, princess.
Yeah. Character design in this game really pisses me off. Waltz tries to cast the spell again. This time the opening appears and stays.
I did it.
But this won't be open for long.
Your Majesty, you must go first.
Was he supposed to say that? Or were we thinking it? Or what the fuck happened?
Your Majesty, you must go first.
No, let Ophelia and the children go first.
Waltz nods as he ushers Ophelia and Emmeline into the portal. Though Rod is reluctant to step inside, I force him in the portal before me.
I can't keep this portal open for much longer, Wagon. I can manage one more person before I need to recast it.
Your Majesty, you must go.
No.
What?
I do not have any intention of leaving. To leave this place is to abandon my kingdom. I will not flee like a coward. I will protect my throne until my last breath.
But that would be suicide.
He will not kill me. He may have managed to sway the order, but I have the people on my side. Killing me will cause an uprising, and that is the last thing he will want.
But if the king escaped, he would be able to fight from the outside. The castle and his crown are symbols, but he is in danger if he stays here alone. I glance at Waltz and notice him paling. I can tell that the magic is sapping his strength, making him weaker. I ball my hands in a fist. I cannot leave the king here by himself. He is the king, and I am the crown princess. Are we gonna push him into the fucking portal? Waltz route supremacy, I fear. Waltz, you will come back for me, right?
What are you?
Before he can react, I put my hands on his back and push with all the strength I can muster. Wouldn't it be fucking awkward if he didn't move? That'd be so funny.
Where?
Waltz stares at me in horror as he falls into his portal. I'm sorry. Waltz disappears. That's so funny. Waltz disappears and the portal collapses in on itself, leaving me with the king. Both my mind and heart are numb as the knights approach, ready to surround us. That's technically a good deed. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that good deed. Thanks. The king and I sit on the floor with our hands tied behind our backs. There are 2 knights standing by the door to watch over us. I look at the king, who remains quiet and solemn as before. He's been so calm. Does he have a plan?
Why is it that you chose to stay with me?
I'm surprised when he finally breaks the silence, because there are questions I need answers to. Besides, I cannot just leave you here. I have many things I need to ask you. King Gennaro falls silent as he stares at me. The gold of his eyes clearly reflects my own. I had never realized how similar our eyes were. He is your dad, so, like...
Is it true? Are you really my daughter?
Yes, I was given the fairy tale curse and turned into a peasant. My title was stolen from me and from the minds of the people. No one remembers who I am anymore.
Cinderella?
Huh! How did you know?
I've noticed the glass slipper on your neck, but the other slipper seems to be missing a piece.
A piece? I look down and stare at the second slipper. They gave me my piece? My eyes widen when I notice that the piece is bigger. But when did this happen? I consider and recall the moment I broke Waltz's curse. Are you fucking for real? That was the good deed? She did it to save herself. If that could be interpreted that way. Obviously she did it to save everybody, but like... saving Waltz didn't fucking count? It was just the one? It was just the one deed that we did several minutes ago. Oh man, that might be the most egregious, like, plot sin I've ever seen in my life. Whatever. Was it when I broke Waltz's curse? This means I only have one more deed left to complete, but my birthday is tomorrow. Honestly, beat your curse, queen. Like, do that shit.
Are you alright?
Yes, I am. I'm just worried. Sorry.
You have been through much today. Try and get some rest. You must reserve your energy.
I am unsure what he means, but either way, there's no way I could possibly sleep now. At least this is what I tell myself. But as the minutes pass by, I feel my eyes getting heavier. Eventually, I drift into a dreamless sleep.
Wagon, you must wake up.
I blink a few times, and when I come to, I find that I'm leaning on the king's shoulder. I fell asleep. Like, this shit's... Anyway, the king glances back at the door. His eyes narrowed slightly as he takes a deep breath.
It is time to go.
What? I turn toward the front doors and realize that the knights guarding the room are missing.
They will be back soon. We must hurry.
I'm surprised when the king pulls out of the ropes that were binding him. He holds a small knife in his hands. How long has he been out of his bindings? When did you free yourself?
I think I have been sorely underestimated. I have been trained just as well as the knights. It goes without saying that I could get myself out of the bindings. I am not so weak that I need to depend on others to protect me.
It sounds like something I would say. That's your fucking dad right there. I am really excited that we're getting to know our dad, and I'm glad it's in Waltz's route, Waltz supremacy. But where did you get that knife? They made sure to take everything we had that could have been a weapon.
Would it suffice to say that I pulled it from a hidden spot? Not too many people think to look in a person's boots.
Everyone would think that. Every motherfucker on the planet would think to check it. I was like, up your butt. The king leans down to cut my bindings, then lowers himself to the ground. His fingers brush the floor. What are you doing?
Finding the keyhole. Ah, here we are.
He pulls a small key from his pocket and fits it into a crevice in the floor. The floor gives a gentle, audible rumble. The king pulls the tile from the floor, revealing a hidden staircase. There was a hidden staircase here? In the floor?
An escape route if one were ever needed. Only I know of its existence. Now, we must go before they return.
I nod and follow after him. The king sets the panel in place as we descend down into darkness. Okay, take us to the tunnels. Oh. The floor rumbles once more as the hidden pathway closes behind us. Okay, take us to the tunnels. Hi, tunnels! Both of us walk in silence for some time. The only sound we hear are the echoes of our footsteps. I am behind the king, staring at his back. He seems to have already recovered from his earlier injury. Or he could just be pretending that he is alright. How is your back?
It doesn't hurt as much now. Thank you for asking.
Silence ensues once again. This is getting awkward. Maybe I should say something. Let me check. I do say something. Boop. I cannot stand the silence any longer and speak up before I lose my nerve. I'm sorry. Tunnel shout out! So true.
Why are you apologizing?
Because I have done nothing but cause you trouble. Rod told me once that when I disappeared, the king was the happiest he'd ever been, because I was not there. I'm not sure if you would have... I'm not sure... oh my god, where am I getting the word not? You fucking tell me, okay? Because I don't know where I'm getting it. I am sure if you had been given the chance to forget me or not... Let me try that one again. I am sure if you had been given the chance to forget me or not, you would have chosen to forget me. Yes, made it through.
No, it feels like I have been the cause of your pain, not the other way around.
Also, he wasn't even here to hear that choice. Okay? Fuck off.
I feel as if I should be the one apologizing. I have been wondering for a while. If you are indeed my father, why do you address me by title? Do you not call me father?
I stop in my tracks and turn away. It has been years since I called you that. You were never there for me. Okay, you really threw him under the bus. Just gonna say that shit out in the open, like in the wild. Whoa, my god. Okay, so I stopped considering you my father. A deafening silence falls upon us. Yeah.
I am sorry.
Can you tell me why you distanced yourself from me? Girl, he doesn't remember you. Of course he can't. Are you stupid? The king looks at me silently with something like regret in his eyes. I want to slap myself for my foolish question. Yeah, dude, me too. I want to slap you too. My apologies. I forgot that you do not remember me. You know, I have learned many things since I have been cursed, but the things I have learned do not answer my questions. I thought that by staying here, I would finally chance upon some answers, some truth. She's so fucking wacky sometimes. Yeah. Wagging is straight up my least favorite character. Every other character is better. And yes, that does include Rumple. And I'm sad to say, it does include Rumple. She fucking sucks. She's the worst. Mainly, like, she's got main character syndrome while also trying not to have main character syndrome. And she's a bitch, and even when she's nice, she's not interesting. And I know she's supposed to be like a carbon cutout, so you can kind of put yourself in her place, but because of the way that the game is written, you have to make certain choices for the good ending to occur, and none of them are necessarily related to choices that make sense to make. They are just choices that her character would make. And if you can't put yourself in the headspace of her character, you lose the game. And because I'm not a wicked witch of the West or whatever the hell, I will lose the game every time. Because the way I think is so severely different from her character. The game is bad, is what I'm saying. Long story short, the game is really dog shit. I've always thought that... Sorry about that. That only mother left me because you were never there for me.
I am sorry. I cannot give you the answers you seek.
Well, I can understand why you would hate me. I am a witch's daughter after all.
Hildur, do you know what's transpired in the past?
You mean with mother?
Hildur threatened to kill the person I loved if I did not marry her. She threatened to kill Ophelia.
Which again, just ruins Rod's whole arc, or Rod's arc ruins this whole section. It really drives me up the wall. The king looks down, his face contorted with anger. And you boinked? Like, I'm sorry. You did not need to do that. Like, Parveen said that mother already broke their rules long before she took over the kingdom. Her hands were already stained with blood.
I won't let any more of my loved ones die in her hands. I had no choice back then. I married her because I refused to let her hurt Ophelia. I hated that woman for ruining my life and my kingdom.
I know. I recall when he thanked Waltz for saving the kingdom. Can you tell me who Waltz is?
Waltz? He was Hildur's apprentice. He was powerful, considered second strongest among the witches.
Really?
He was a child prodigy. That is why Hildur ordered his family killed when they refused to give him to her. Waltz didn't
That's insane.
Waltz didn't find out about that until much later.
Mother killed Waltz's family? I cannot believe this. Just how many lives did she take?
When he did find out, he betrayed Hildur. He divulged her plans to the fairies and helped them defeat her. I gave him a copy of the key to the secret tunnels, so that he could deliver it to the Lucius Bearer.
Ugh! So that is how Parfait got a copy of the key. Which is such a dinky plot point that I just didn't care about. But like, go off. So true. Let me know. Like, tell me that.
Then Hildur cursed him for betraying her. I do not know how you two know each other, but it is fairly obvious to me that he is loyal to you and cares about you. He was the type of person that expressed that loyalty plainly. So I can tell.
I do not know why the king the king decided to comment on such a thing, but my cheeks are suddenly warm.
You care for him.
Mind your business. Do I?
He is a good man.
How did we get into this conversation? Yeah, how did we? The two of us are still walking when the king suddenly stops and I nearly bump into him.
Ah, here we are. This should bring us into a passage that leads into the gardens.
I follow his gaze to a rusty door. He slowly approaches the door.
Stay close to me.
I nod at him. He turns the knob and pulls open the door. Hi, Tunnel 2. Hi. That's the king is. Okay. Hi, Tunnel. The king and I can only gape at what the sight in front of us. It is the last thing we expect to see behind the door. Mother? Stop! They keep fucking. Oh, that's so evil and fucked up. They keep like tickling my balls or whatever. Boo. Okay, I was just gonna finish the chapter, and then I was gonna be done. But I'm pissed about it. That's so fucked up. They were like, who is it? Varg. And then the chapter ended. And then it was like, who is it? Varg. And then the chapter ended. They did it twice. This time they didn't do Varg. I expected Varg, but I'm glad we didn't get Varg. So now we have 3 chapters left. I'm not 100%. It is almost like 99%. Why was I saying a percent? I'm so out of whack right now. Point is that it is highly unlikely, 99%, that we won't get anyway, they love saying Varg, credits roll, yeah. But it is extremely unlikely that they would put like that will finish on I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now. My brain has left my fucking body. Sorry. We will not finish on Tuesday. Okay, let's look for something. I wish. Ugh. An ad. I'm gonna kill myself. I forgot that's why I hate rating people. It's because I have to watch a fucking ad. That's so fucked up. There's a I don't know how there's a writer guy that I followed a while back. He just started his shit. We could raid into him if we wanted to, but he's um uh I don't know how interesting that would be necessarily, because they do like a study format, I suppose. That guy was weird. I will not go back to that guy. Yeah. We all know for raids I'd say hi and leave. And arguably he would be the most interesting for you in particular, so maybe another time. He's doing NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writers Month, I think, is what that is shortened down into. So he's in the middle of his book right now.
I think the writer section on Twitch is really interesting. It's got a relatively small but interesting community. It can get a little boring because like they're writing, so it's not um so when they're in the middle of a sprint, it's kind of like but once they start talking, it's like yay. So well, other than that guy, there's pretty much nobody. So tomorrow is Saturday. We're just gonna play like we just mentioned. I know that was supposed to be like a spooky Saturday thing, but I feel bad for not finishing it. Especially since I didn't do a uh what the fuck? Halloween stream. So literally even worse. So that's tomorrow. I don't know. And since we'll just keep playing it until we finish. I had an idea for what we could do Saturdays in the future, but I forget what it was. So who cares? You are a very welcome stream. I will see everybody tomorrow for that. Godspeed there. I love you.